What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I got a new scoreboard that I'm playing around with. I spent the day working on. What do you guys think? Let me know. Also, Crafty, I was 100% on time today, so that's not on me. Nice Star Fox opener. I also kind of thought it was kind of Star Fox like, but I'll eventually make that better as well as I learn how to do things like that. But it is nice to see you all. What's up, Mary Beth? Nice to see you as well. Um, we got a fun one today. And, it's going to be Aaron Rodgers' first game as a New York Jet, as well as seeing what Buffalo can do. The weather is kind of, well, if anybody watched Sunday Night Football last night, you already know what the weather is like. It's not much different today. What's up, Leo? You're actually right on time because I was not late either, so it does have a kind of air hockey look to it. I kind of like it. There's more things that I can do with it, but I started working on it a little bit later in the day. I've been feeling really not so good lately, so I spent a lot of the day in bed, and so hopefully over time I can make this look a little nicer, but for right now it's easier than what we were using, and so hopefully it just keeps looking better. I have to see how my buddy Rodgers does. Oh yeah, I know how much you love him. uh Very likely there could be a lightning delay. Yeah, I kept monitoring it so I could see when to start this stream, and there was no sign saying that they were pushing it back at all, but well, I'm already here, so we'll just wait it out and see. What's up, Robert? Nice to see you. Thank you, thank you. Let's go for Sauce. What's up, Lindsay? Hopefully Sauce has just as good of a year 2 as he did year 1. Honestly, I picked the Bills to win this game. Not anything to do with the Jets, not anything to do with the Bills, no bias. Um, I don't really know how I feel. I don't have anything pointing me one way or the other. I know as a Chiefs fan, I'm supposed to not like the Bills. I don't hate them. I really don't. And last year I was really high on the Jets, trying to get them to go far. So I don't know how I feel yet. They've got the team running out onto the field right now, so it looks like we are due to start on time. I smell upset. Okay, so in Craig, for since you said that, who is the favored team in this matchup? Because I'm not really sure which one would be an upset. The lightning just rolled through my area, so it's probably on its way to New Jersey. Yeah, I saw a bunch of different radar pictures, and I kind of been following it while I was sitting here working on it a little bit. But I don't know. Bills are favored. Okay. I know. I can't remember who Dad took. I want to say he took the Jets, but I took the Bills. And I talked to a long-term Bills fan at work yesterday, and he seems to believe that the Bills will lose this matchup. So, a lot of signs are pointing towards the Jets today, but who knows? Who knows? ESPN has Bills minus 2.5. Easily, Jets are getting -3. I'd like to see them win, but I think the main reason I went towards picking the Bills, whether or not they actually win or not, was because the last, I don't know, 5 years or however long it's been, Aaron Rodgers in week 1 has been just disappointing. And I know that, he's happy now and he's in a new place, so he could come out and put up 40 points or, I don't know. I've got no disrespect towards either of these guys. But I find it really funny if the Bills were to win and Aaron Rodgers was to lose while the Packers won in a dominating fashion yesterday. So, all the different storylines that could be created for this game, I'm here for it. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. As long as it's a good game, rainy games are hit or miss. But as long as it's not like 40-0 or anything, I think I'm going to be happy with the outcome no matter who wins. If this was an AFC NFC matchup, I would have more of an opinion on who to root for, but I do not. So, what's up, Peyton? He said, "Let's go Jets." I was a huge fan of this team last year, so I can't be mad if they win. That will seem like, I don't know, bandwagony if I'm just like, no, I want them to lose. I hate them. But I'm cool. I'm cool with either outcome, like I said. As long as it's a good game, we're entertained. Lightning, good because the Jets are bringing thunder. Josh Allen's hair has gotten a lot longer, along with Joe Burrow's. I noticed that yesterday as well. I've been noticing it, but um, both of our guys' hairs, they're going for a new look this year. Need Josh Allen to do horrible. The only way I can win my fantasy week is if Breece Hall gets like -8 points, like actually. And so I don't think that's gonna happen unless he fumbles it and then they give it to him again and he fumbles it and they give it to him again and he loses a bunch of yards. But by that point, I don't think they're gonna hit him the ball anymore. So I'm not counting on it. Dallas ruined my fantasy week. Honestly, like, I've played against the Eagles, I wanna say, kicker, and he put up a lot of points. There was a couple guys, um, that went overperformed this week that it wasn't just one person, but yeah, I would hated to play against Dallas this week or against Tyreek Hill. Um, I know he put up a crap ton of points as well. I like the Bills, but just the guy I'm playing as Josh Allen and how he does determines who will win. Yeah, well, they can win without Josh Allen doing well. I'm in first place in the pick'em. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, especially if you showed up in the chat. I know this game hasn't been played yet, but there is zero possibility of anybody taking it because he has a 2-game lead. But Burdens is officially our week 1 champion. As of right now, he's gotten 12. I think he picked the Jets. So actually, I haven't seen anybody's picks for today. So whoever he picks, he could end up with 13, winning 13 games this week in our pick'em. If anybody wants to join our pick'em, the link is in the description, and you can compete with us every week through the Super Bowl. I think the Jets running back situation is shaky. Hall is coming back from injury, and you never know how long Cook can stay healthy. Isn't there another guy they have as well, or did they deal him when they brought Cook in? Oh, not when they brought him, but before they brought him in. Because I feel like there was another guy, Michael Carter. He's not too bad. He's just not consistent. How much is a crap ton of points in this new lingo? Well, I know Dallas put up like 35 fantasy points, and for a defense, that's absolutely insane. All the Jets have to do to avoid being upstaged by the Giants is to not lose by more than 39 point deficient. I think they can do that because if the Bills score 40, I have a feeling the Jets will also score a couple points. And no, I don't think that's new lingo. I feel like I've heard people say things like that a lot. Overperforming in fantasy is the equivalent to a crap ton of points, in my opinion. Mhm. Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about this to being a 40-point win for either of these teams. But I could see it being a low scoring affair. What's that about 100 million in QB salary and the big names all lose? Yeah, that's I think Jalen Hurts and Lamar are a few of the big paid QBs that did not lose this week. Yeah, I knew he had, like, an unrealistic crazy number, like 57, but in my league, I think it's tallied a little bit differently, so it wasn't that high. But, if a wide receiver gets 7 points in my league, I feel like that's a lot because of how the rules are set up. Yeah, well, people are paying, way too much money for quarterbacks. Um, that market has just shot up, and I don't even know. And then yet, like, running backs are, like, are begging to get a paycheck, which, $10,000,000 is a lot of money either way, but when you've got someone else making this much and the whole money issue in the NFL is beyond me because that's a lot of money. I don't even know. That's just a lot of money to me, and so it just seems crazy no matter how it's looked at. Gonna be watching Belichick have to pay Cam just to keep face. Just saying. Oh, I was like, "Cam? Huh? Yeah, they're not bringing him back, are they?" But Mac, yeah. I think Mac will do okay this year. I mean, starting against the Eagles is a tough matchup. It looks like Buffalo is going to get the football first. The Jets are lined up. The kick is up, and it's gonna go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. My dyslexia is coming out. Trust me, I get that. I enjoyed watching the transfer of ownership of the Bears franchise. Yeah, well, it can still be Aaron if you consider Aaron Jones, but it could be Jordan Love as well. We'll see. Only time will tell. Joe Burrow did so good yesterday. Oh, I know. It was like the best game I watched all day. All right, it's going to be first and 10 from the 25. Looks like James Cook is getting his first career start in the backfield with Allen. He's looking, quick throw over the middle. And that's going to be Stephon Diggs for about 5 or 6 yards to start us off here. Let me pull this up so I just have to bring this thing up because every now and then they'll throw me a player that I just don't know. So that's going to go for 7 yards, actually, all the way to the 32. Allen looking, quick pass behind the line. He gets it to, I don't know what his name is, Hardy, for a 5-yard gain, and it's going to be first down and 10. Bro did a good job of keeping the turf warm. I have Diggs, so let's go. Hopefully, he's able to have a good game. Last year, Diggs did not match up against the Jets very well. He had like one big play, and they kind of shut him down after that. First and 10 from the 32. They're going to hand it off to James Cook for his first carry, and he's going to get about 3 yards to around the Buffalo 37. I like Stephon Diggs, but I don't know how much longer his time in Buffalo is going to be. If they don't do anything this year, I can't help but believe that he's just going to be gone. Either that or he's going to go after Josh Allen himself. I don't know. All right, second down and 7. Cook is back there with him again, and they're going to hand it straight back to him. He's going to push his way forward, but there isn't much there. And it's going to be third down and about 5. But traded, they can't let him go for nothing. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You can't just let it go like that, walk away. This stadium is not full, but I think that has something to do with all the weather issues they were having. Maybe it'll fill up as the night goes on, but they are being incredibly loud right now. Play clock's running down. Allen stands in, quick fires over the middle. And his intended target was Stephon Diggs, but that was closer to an interception than a catch. It's going to be fourth down, and the punting unit is going to come out for the Bills. Diggs on KC would really turn things around quickly. I don't think Buffalo would ever trade them. I don't think anyone would. Nobody in that front office would allow them to trade him to KC, even though, like, I'm sure he would be fine with it. The punt is up, and it's going to be a fair caught around the 12-yard line. Now let's shut all the Jets haters up. I don't hate the Jets, but this is Rodgers' time to shine. He's on Monday Night Football in the spotlight for his debut. He can't come out here and look bad. Like, things will go south if everyone turns against him right now. So I don't think he's going to have a problem. This offense is really good. All they needed was someone to not throw an interception every other play. Now, I'm not saying both of their quarterbacks last year were just bad, but they weren't that experienced either. All right, 1st and 10 from the 12. They're going to hand it off to start this. And he's going to take off down the left side, crossing the 30 and going out of bounds around the 39. It's going to be a huge first down by Breece Hall. And yeah, he's not going to get -8 points today. So I definitely will lose my fantasy for week 1, but that is okay. That's going to go for 26 yards. I'm honestly kind of surprised that he got the first handoff, but that's a way to start your season off. If KC offers the house, makes him an offer they can't refuse. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it would never happen. 1st and 10, Rodgers looking to throw, in trouble. The defense is coming. He's still on his feet, and he's just going to sling it out of bounds to avoid the sack. That was a nice statement run. As soon as he got to that edge, he was, about one step away from taken down the sideline. Rodgers even hands the ball off better for big runs. That's fair. Veteran move, not enough of these kids throwing it away. No, I agree. I mean, we're seeing it a little bit more, but if they don't throw it away, they just hold on to it too long and lose a bunch of yards. All right, 2nd and 10 from their own 38. Rodgers dropping back, has a little bit of time, but pressure is coming. He throws it, and it's out of the hands of his receiver, and there's a flag on the play. And it looks like that's going to go against the Bills, so either way, this is going to be a first down for them. Yeah, it's going to be a hold on number 43, Terrell Bernard. 11:40 left to go in this first quarter. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Refs gifting Rodgers with the flags. I didn't see the hold. If they showed the replay, I missed it, but I didn't see it. All right, 1st and 10. Rodgers looking. Halftime stands in. The pressure's coming, and he's going to get sacked all the way to about the 31. He's going to lose 10 yards on that play. We were just talking about that, but he had a lot less time this one than he did the play that he threw it away. Where Rodgers goes, the laundry follows. 2nd down and 20. Rodgers still sitting on the ground. I don't know what happened. Well, he threw the football at him after he sacked him, but I don't know what happened. I can't really tell. It could have been a hip. It looks like he's coming out of the game. And they're going to go check. This is not good for, you know what? Zach Wilson's season starts right now. But I do hope Rodgers is okay. Maybe it is a hip. It could have been an ankle. I mean, he was like spinning. as he was going down. I don't know what happened, but Zach Wilson is in at quarterback right now. That's my boy, by the way. He might be bad, but I still like him. 2nd and 20. He's going to throw to the left side quick. Gets it to Garrett Wilson around the 40. It's going to be 3rd down and a little bit more manageable. When he said he wanted to hand it over to Wilson, I didn't think he meant game 1 of the season. Yikes, I know. So it's going to be 3rd and 13. I don't know, man. Well, we'll keep tabs on whatever that is that had happened. Maybe he's fine and he'll come back, or I don't know. Maybe they're just taking it easy, so he isn't actually hurt. 3rd down and 13. Play clock's running down. Wilson's looking, has time, throws, dumps it down to the running back, and he's not going to get enough for the 1st down. It will be 4th down. That was Michael Carter for about 6 yards. Dude, what's up, Puppet? I don't know what just happened. Jets are going to punt here. It's 4th down and 7 from their own 40. And maybe we will figure out after this commercial break what's going on. All right, punt is up. And it's going to be fair caught, or he's going to let it bounce. And it'll go out of bounds near the 25. It's like watching the Packers. I know, I said before this game actually started, maybe it was his left ankle. So they just showed a replay again. It kind of looked like it could have been like the left foot, left ankle area. But I was like, wouldn't it be funny if the Packers win this game, or win their game in big fashion yesterday, and then Aaron Rodgers loses today? What happened to Mike White? I thought, is he on their practice squad, or did somebody else sign him? In fairness to Zach, he did beat the Bills last season, unlike Rodgers. That is true. I remember that game. Did they beat them twice or just once? Because I feel like the second one, maybe it was just a close game. I cannot remember. Yeah, all it says right now is that he is currently in the blue medical tent. Yeah, that's why I'm having a hard time remembering. I know they won at least one of their matchups with Buffalo, but I cannot remember the other one because most of their matchups were fairly close. Because their defense was so good, it just kept them in even when the offense was bad. Aaron Rodgers is currently in the medical tent. It could be ankle, could be leg, could be hip. I'm not, there wasn't like a very obvious sign of what exactly happened. He was sacked, and he was like kind of already spinning while he got sacked. So from all the angles we had, the only thing I can even take a guess is maybe the left ankle. That was when Zach was benched. I think so too. Zach Wilson did win some games. Rub some Bengay on it and tape it. It's football. Yeah, you're right. Dude, I'd be glad it wasn't my team in that situation. But yeah, that would be terrible. All right, so Buffalo's going to start their drive at their own 24. I knew it was right around there. He's got James Cook in the back. It looks like he's got a fullback to block as well, and they're going to fake the handoff, but flags are flying, the play is blown dead. And here I thought there was no way this game could be more disastrous for the Jets than last night was for the Giants. I told you yesterday the Jets will always jet. Callback Flacco. I read something about Flacco yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it was him, and he was talking about how he likes being not signed currently, and that he still has a couple more years in him, and all this stuff. And I was like, I don't know, man. It was going to be a false start on Buffalo, so 1st and 15 now from the 18-yard line. They're going to hand it off to Cook. Cook's going to get to the right side, and he'll get a couple yards before he's slung out of bounds. He'll be second down. He would make the sun come back out. We got 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Yeah, the cart is coming out for Aaron Rodgers right now. Maybe they're just going to get some x-rays. Dude, that's crazy. 8:45 and counting. Second down and 10. Allen looking, throws behind the line, gets it to Hardy, and he's just going to get right across the line of scrimmage, but not much else. This Jets defense is going to keep them in the game no matter how good or bad Zach Wilson does, though. Where Packers quarterbacks got to die. Those hover rounds, put some Jet stickers on it for him. Yep, they're showing him on the cart now, and it looks like he's holding his left leg a little bit closer to him. They're down in 9 for Buffalo from their own 24. They're still trying to find something to get going in this game. Allen under pressure. He's going to take off running, keep it himself. He'll get the first down and more. I know he really didn't want to do that. He said in the offseason he wanted to stop running so much, but they're having a tough time finding anything already. So that's going to be, I think, their first down of the game. One of those motorized seats that bring him up the stairs at home. You know what? I do have stairs in my house, but they just go to my basement, which right now doesn't have anything in it. But once it does, I'd like to have one of those as well. 1st and 10, fakes a handoff. Allen looking, checks it down to Hardy. Hardy's going to get towards the left. He'll go out of bounds after about 3 yards. He needs that lift chair. Like, I do too. Whenever he retires, I want to see him in the booth. Oh my god, that would be so hilarious. Everyone seems to think that when he's done with football, he's going to be done with football and he's not going to do anything like that. But I'm sure if they offered him enough money. Second and 7, handoff to Cook. Cook has a lane. He's going to get all the way down to near the 50 and another Buffalo Bills first down. We got 6:40 and counting left in the first quarter. The one that comes out of the back of the van. Yes. James Cook's already off to a good start for his first one. He's too cocky and mouthy to be done with football. I would just love it. Okay, so they say that it is an ankle injury and he's questionable to return. 1st and 10, they're going to throw it here. He's going to get it to Dawson Knox for about 6 yards. So I was curious because they did use a higher round draft pick on that tight end if they were going to Okay, so he walked to the while being assisted, but he did walk to the locker room after they drove him around the field. But I was curious who the more dominant tight end on their roster was going to end up being. 2nd and 4, quick pass over the middle to Diggs for another big first down and 15 yards. Whoops, lost the chat. Then Wilson last year for Denver. Ugh, I don't know. Roger says, "Hey, hold my beer." Oh yeah, Diggs. Yeah, that was just a good setup right there. There was nobody on him until after he caught the ball. 1st and 10, Allen pump faking, and then he's going to get taken to the ground. And that's going to go for a sack and a loss of 9 yards. He pump faked twice, and his O lineman and the 2 guys on him just ran straight into him and knocked him to the ground. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. One guy got through reserving plane tickets so he can flee New York with all the millions he fleeced from us. Second and 19. He's going to get it to Knox. Knox is going to get about 3 or 4 yards. This could be third down and long. You know, Diggs has had a couple of solid catches already. And if they keep him involved, then I think he'll have a solid game. This injury just reminded me how bad the field was during the Super Bowl. Wait, which Super Bowl? Because I know the one that the Chiefs played on was awful. 3rd and 15. Allen looking. He wants to go deep, but he checks it down to his running back. And that's Damian Harris, and he's going to be just about a yard short of a first down. But I've seen a couple bad fields. I just don't understand why this last Super Bowl's field was so bad. Because it's a field that can be covered. I'm pretty sure it can be open or covered, but it's usually covered. Rodgers old. Doesn't take a lot to get hurt on AstroTurf. What's up, Sam? Happy birthday. Everybody in the chat, wish Sam a happy birthday. It's 4th and 2, so they're going to attempt a 40-yard field goal to get on the board first. Kick is up, and it is good. Buffalo scores first. Arizona should be barred from ever being allowed to host a Super Bowl again. Yeah, I really truly don't understand. Like, why how was it that bad? Like, what can go wrong when it's covered? It seemed like it was just like wet, like extremely wet. Got him quick, maybe, yeah. No, I'm with you, Crafty. Happy late birthday, Sports Cat. I feel like I remember. Maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. But I remember you saying your birthday was either coming up or just happened. We got 3:05 left in the first quarter. He said, "Happy birthday, old man." How many people in the room remember 9/11? I was only like 4 or 5 years old, so I don't really have like an impact. Like I remember my dad talking about it, but I don't like personally remember it. I think I was I think I was 5, yeah. I mean, I know of it. I know a lot about it, but like when it happened, um, I don't really remember that. Like what that area, me being at home. I know I've just heard stories of my dad talking about it. I was watching a streaming channel called Gridiron Blitz during Sunday's game. He shut it down at the half. Wait, are you talking about the Giants and Cowboys game? Because if I had been here, I may have done that as well. That game was over in like, I don't know, 3 minutes after it started. So you're reincarnated. Wait, what? All right, as of right now, the Jets are still going to be going with Zach Wilson. So let's see. You know, he didn't look all that bad in preseason. Maybe Aaron Rodgers has taught him a thing or two. I was in college during 9/11. So I was like 5. So my dad was probably like my age now, like around probably 27. Kickoff's up. He's going to return it back to about the 24 where he'll get pushed out of bounds. Maybe a little earlier than that, 22, 23. Aren't we all reincarnated from something? All right. Should I go get my Zach Wilson bobblehead? It's peacetime, nothing crazy happening. That's kind of crazy. Like 6 months before, I couldn't imagine being in like the military during that time, even if you were nowhere near the States or anything like that. First and 10, pump fake, and he's just going to throw it to the ground. That's going to be second down 10. I'm not sure what just happened right there. There is a flag on the play, though. Maybe ineligible man downfield is what they're thinking. Yeah, that's crazy mostly. When I was born, I think my dad was like just out of college. I don't know how many years he was in college, but he went for a couple. And it isn't going to be ineligible man downfield. Maybe Zach Wilson saw that, and that's why he just threw it down. Probably a smart thing to do. So it's going to be first and 15 from the Jets 17 now. The Jets are going to jet. I was only in college for 10 years. Oh my gosh. I thought high school was a long time. And just the normal 4 years or whatever of college was a long time, but 10, I could never, I don't think. All right, second down and 10. There's another flag. Somebody jumped. I think that's going to be on the Jets. False start. They're going to move back another 5 yards. Are you a doctor? What did you go to school for? Or do you just enjoy learning? Because you said you went to the Navy as well. So I understand people go back to school or stay in school for a long time, so I get it. So second down and 15 now. Wilson looking, quick throw to the outside. And he's met immediately. That is Dalvin Cook for about 4 yards. I've been in my current school for 10 years, and I have not I got what you mean. And I have not entered high school. Wait, so all of your all of your years in school are at the same place? Are you homeschooled? Or is your elementary, middle school, all of that? What? I'm confused. You have to be homeschooled, right? Third down and 12. Wilson looking, pressure's coming, but they got tripped up. He throws it down the field. It's caught for a big first down. The receiver didn't know the ball was coming, but somehow he still managed to catch it. That's Alan Lazard for about 22 yards. I just got lost a little along the way. That's fair. Was there a whistle? I can barely hear it. That library just makes the time disappear on you sometimes. The chat's full of riddles. I feel like it's in the blood chat if I'm not confused about at least like 10 things that have been talked about. First and 10, gonna hand it off to Dalvin. He's gonna go up for about 5 yards. Or failed 3 times. I guess that's true too. I've been going to my school since pre-K. At age 4, I'm in 8th grade, so 2014 is when I started going to my school. Oh, I guess pre-K, then kindergarten, and then 8 years of school, like grade school. So that makes sense. Second and 5, they're going to get it to Cook, but they're going to lose major yardage. He was hit immediately. And they're going to lose the 5 that he got the play before that. How are you feeling? My head is pounding. I'm not even going to lie. Not only did I feel terrible, but one of my kittens, I was trying to catch them, and I stood up and knocked my head on the freaking doorknob yesterday, so it's even, I don't know. I'm having a rough day, but I'm happy to be here, and I'm excited about this game still, even if I don't sound like it. Third down and 9, Wilson's being chased, And they get him all the way back to the 31. And that's going to be a 12-yard loss, and that will be the end of the first quarter. 3-0. Buffalo leads. Papa Blood has greatly improved on his chat response. Hey, cheers, Papa Blood. I know sometimes he gets a little lost in the sauce and has a hard time with the chat. Yeah, right now he's currently editing our preseason predictions of the AFC NFC North because a lot of things happened after we recorded that, so we weren't able to get it done. So hopefully, if he's able to, we'll get that out to you guys soon. So I apologize for that one. With 10 people in the chat all having different conversations. I mean, you're not completely wrong, but yeah. Rodgers is a riddle tonight. You read about that too. Bills cracked the code. Final score 40-0. I don't think 40 points are going to be scored in this game. So I no. I'm still on 1 minute and 50 seconds. And you're finished with the first quarter already? Well, yep, the clock just ran out and we're on commercial break just before we start the second. So what are you streaming on, Chris? Jets fans' demeanors is the reverse of that escalated quickly. Deleting all the Rodgers talk, is he? No. We didn't really talk about Rodgers at all, and I don't think NFL app. It's been a couple years since I used the NFL app, so I don't know how behind on average they usually are. Also, I got a new addition. Because it was in the way where it used to be. I got my sword laying right here. So if any of you guys act up, I do have a sword. It's not very sharp right now, but it at least looks a little bit intimidating, I guess. Looking forward to seeing all the primetime games Giants and Jets were given before the season even began. I swear, like, I'm about to write a letter to the NFL that if they put the Giants and Cowboys on primetime, or even the Cowboys and Washington, the rest of the world that are not Cowboys fans, because they're the only ones that want to watch it, are going to lose their mind. It's a little bit, I think, shorter than a katana. I can't remember what it's technically called. All right, kick is up, and it's going to be fair caught at the Buffalo 29. Dial up, that's fair. Hang on a second. It's like, I'll show you in a minute. Oh god, I gotta be careful just Xing things out. Yeah, it's a little bit shorter than a katana. Alright, 1st and 10. Allen's gonna keep, and he's gonna end up losing a couple yards on this. That's a pretty cool sword, not gonna lie. But yeah, like the blade is only like less than 2 feet long, maybe a foot and a half. It's very dull, so I'm not gonna pull it out. But it was in the way where it was at before. That was sketchy, I'm not even gonna lie. What happened to the Giants anyway? Well, they had like people smaller that are less talented than me trying to protect their quarterback. That's what happened. Their defense honestly wasn't all that bad. They weren't great, obviously, but I don't think they were that great last year. Like they're still in a building phase, but that offensive line was absolutely atrocious. Okay, I don't know what just happened. I thought Josh Allen just got sacked, but I just saw a video of a Jets player with the ball in his hand getting swiped by a Bills player. But it's still Buffalo's football. It's 2nd down and 12. No one could fall further below expectations than we just did. Giants hold our Bears. Jets hold our keg. Bro, I don't know, man. Like, the people who shined really shined, but the people who sucked really sucked this week. And, like, normally you got some middle of the road action, but it was like you were either good or bad. 2nd and 12, Allen fires. He's going to hit Cook around the 30 for a short gain, about 4 yards. Yeah, see, I didn't think there was any fumble. Rodgers gave up his multi-grains and his bones got brittle, old age sneaks up on you. I mean, that's fair. His ankle did twist a little weird, but I couldn't tell how bad it was from the angles that where you could actually see his foot. Just because he was spinning, I had thought maybe it was the hip. All right, 3rd down and 8. Play clock's running down. Allen alone in the backfield. Drops back. He's going to take off to his left. Looks, slings it down deep down the field. And it's going to be picked off all the way around the 8-yard line. And, okay. I've seen what he was. No, I don't. I was going to try to say I saw what he was trying to do, but there you go, Peyton. You needed Josh Allen to be bad. He just threw a deep interception. I don't even know why. Like, the guy he was trying to get to was, like, a couple yards back. He hadn't got there. Like, the defender was still ahead of him. Yeah. So they're gonna go to commercial break. The Jets are gonna take over. Josh Allen looked like Brett Favre throwing picks. Gunslinger. No, absolutely. I've always kind of thought of Josh Allen as that guy. He's gonna throw it deep a bunch of times, but he's gonna get a lot of turnovers too. What a pick. Yeah, that Jets player was like, I didn't expect the ball to come right to me. Is Allen colorblind? That's a fair question. I do not know. I'm gonna Google it and just see what it says. Is Josh Allen colorblind? Wouldn't that be unfortunate? Top 10 facts you need to know about Josh Allen. Maybe he is. 10. Oh, that's not a fact. His zodiac sign. Wait, it's a. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up and show you guys because it's really funny. We've got a second anyway. I'll just share the entire screen. Okay, here we go. Let me move. Hang on, let me go back and put this as there we go. Well, that's trippy. So I clicked this link right here. I said, "Is Josh Allen colorblind?" It says top 10 facts you need to know. So I clicked on it. And, like, the first one, it just says, like, bio. Like, that's not even a fact. Like, that's just information about him. But the second one says, his zodiac sign, whatever. But the third one, it says, she is currently 27 years old. I don't know when Josh Allen turned into a she, but she was born on a Tuesday. Yeah. So I don't see his life path. Sorry, her life path's number is 6. Her birthstone is emerald, and her birth flower is lily of the valley. I, you know, we learn something new every day. Josh Allen is a she. She was born in a bayou. I'm gonna call him a she forever now. All right, so it's gonna be 1st and 10 from their own 4. They're gonna hand the ball off, and he's got room to run. He's taking off down the 20, 25, 30, still going. You know what? I don't think anyone's gonna catch him. Maybe he's going to get to the outside all the way. They're already deep down in the red zone. And that's Breece Hall for like 83 yards. There we go. Her favorite color is magenta. Only Alex would Google some shit like that. You know what? It was a fair question. Did anybody in the chat know if he was colorblind? No, we were just guessing. no risk, no reward mentality. I mean, that's completely fair. And if it works out, 90% of the time, or even like 80%, like if you got a good high percentage on that, then more power to you. Aaron, who? That's what I'm saying. That's why I said Zach Wilson season, baby. Even though that was Breece Hall, but this time he's going to hand it off to Cook because we know Hall needed to take a deep breath, and he'll get about a yard. Josh Allen is worse than Josh Allen. You know what? I love the Jags, Josh Allen. I mean, I don't love him next week, but, like, I still love him. And I was hoping when, like, the Jags were acting like they were going to unload everybody, that we'd get Josh Allen from the Jags, not the Bills. Josh Allen. Well, maybe her middle name is Ellen. We don't know. Tyreek down there somewhere. Only works if Tyreek down there somewhere. All right, 2nd and 10. They're going to hand it off to Cook. It's going to be 3rd down. I just saw this one. Loves the so. Yes. Remember the time the Jets and Bills both were color rush and they said 10% of the TV audience couldn't tell who was who because they're RG colorblind? I don't remember that, but that's really funny. All right, 3rd down and 5. They're at about the 8-yard line. Wilson alone in the backfield. Has time. Gonna step up. He acted like he was gonna keep it. Finally just flings it, and it's gonna be incomplete. Josh Allen's name is Joshua Patrick Allen. Well, his name might be, but her name's Joshua Ellen Allen. I have it right here. They said she. So, breaking news. Josh Allen is female. Nobody even knew. Get them Jim McMahon shades. I heard that cures it. It may. So, it's going to be a 26-yard field goal attempt. Breece Hall is probably on the sideline mad because he did all of that for pretty much nothing. Kick is up, and it is good. We've got a tie ball game. 3-3. Whoa, why is this 3 backwards? What? What happened? Why is this 3? I don't, I might just leave it. Oh, Aaron Rodgers is in the locker room getting evaluated for an injured ankle. I don't know why this 3 is backwards and this one is not, but I don't know how to fix it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it like that. This game has been evenly matched, and this is just a mirror of them. Type a different number? Okay, yeah. That's a good idea. What number should I type? Someone type a number, and I'll pick that one. No, keep it. Mrs. Allen made cookies. Dude, I don't know what I did. No, 11 doesn't work. 12? Okay. I'll do 12. Ah! I don't know what happened. It was fine before. All right. Well, you know what? Everybody who gets this scoreboard is going to be red and blue, and that's just going to have to. If the 2 3s join, the universe will implode. Let's text transform. No, that won't fix it. I don't know what happened. Let's change it back to default. Nope, it didn't fix it. But everything was fine until the Jets scored 3 points. EA Sports, it's in the game. You're right. What? That doesn't make sense. Why would it be mirrored? This one's just fine and it's right next to it. It's the key to unlocking a parallel dimension? Yes. Wait, Rodgers, he got hurt you could probably, I don't have the replay on hand. I mean, I do on Twitter, but if anybody wants to put that in the chat, the link. Is it the scoreboard's ankle? I guess so. And so Zach Wilson's in right now. And kickoff is up, and it will be a touchback. All the hype just to go to the locker room hurt. I don't know what happened. It was a weird play. I mean, they said it was his ankle, but we are waiting on further. They said he's questionable return, so they didn't rule him out. Dude, I can't get over this. Like, what the heck? It looks like me at work trying to impress my boss. I'm like, look what I made. And they're like, the three's backwards. What? All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Bills looking to try to take the lead. 10:35 left in the first half. They're going to hand it off to Cook, and he's going to lose about 5 yards on the play. We're talking about Rodgers, not Allen. Yeah, well, but the 0 will always be the same upside down or not. Yeah, but earlier when I made this, I tested all of them out. I just typed in a bunch of random stuff. Like, I even typed in words and everything, and none of this happened. I can fix it. I can just make a new number, but until the Jets score again, they're going to keep a backwards 3. 2nd down and 15. Allen looking, slings it across the field, gets it to Diggs. He breaks free, gets a 1st down and more. Nice play by Diggs. Shaking off that guy. I just noticed the graphics. Type radar into it. Will it look the same? That's how serious this football game is we're playing with the scoreboard. Radar. Jets don't get a score anymore. Dude, this is wait right here. This is dumb. All right, 1st down and 10, 9:20 and counting. Allen looking. He's going to sling it across the middle, and it's nearly picked off again. Incomplete. Oh, I forgot to put it back where it goes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, right there. It's going to be... Looks Russian. Try typing mom. That might work. You're assuming the Jets will score again? That's why I said it's staying like that unless they score again. I will fix it and make it the right way. 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the middle. And that's going to be to Dalton Kincaid for his first NFL catch. It'll go for 8 yards. And it will be 3rd down. Put it in the middle of your forehead. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me move to the middle. So Aaron Rodgers will not return in this game. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Allen looking under pressure. It's going to escape. Go to the left. He'll keep enough for the 1st down. And he's fighting for extra yards. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking, Shinks. It didn't it didn't look serious. I look more serious right now than that injury. Wait, I got a better idea than my forehead. Let's put it on him. Wait, I wonder if I can make it move. Like, I can't make it go the right way, but I think I can make it sideways. There we go. That looks better. 1st and 10, hands off to Cook. Cook's going to get to the outside. Nice cut for a 1st down. And they are moving deeper into Jets territory. I'm still number 1, suckers. I just don't care at this point. Dude, this doing whatever this is doing is pretty much no, there's an option to turn it sideways like this, but there's not an option to mirror it back the way it's supposed to be. 1st and 10, going to hand it off to Cook. Cook trying to find a lane. Nothing is coming open for him, and he will lose about 1 yard. You can't give Pikachu Charlie Brown hair. I wonder if I can find something that I can put like on top of his. You know what? If I got this right here, if I opened it, I might be able to put it on his head. I think that would be pretty cool. Buffalo is 3 and the Jets are balls. All right, second down and 11. Allen looking. He's got time this time, and he's going to sling it across the field, and it is caught by Gabe Davis. Still on his feet. Will go down to about the 11-yard line for 26-yard pickup. It said the x-rays on Rodgers come back negative. That means there is no break in his ankle. 3 doesn't even look right. Look at the one. Half is smaller than the other. You're right. Did you type a Russian Z by accident? You know what? I hope I did, because that makes it even better than it looks like this now. 1st and 10 from the 11. Buffalo's driving. They're going to fake the handoff. Quick pass to the outside of Diggs. Diggs makes a cut, and he's going to get about 3 yards before coming down. You know what? Now that you said that, I'm going to do it. I really didn't want to open this, but I'll buy another one that's not signed, and I'll put that one on it. That'll be perfect. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would be perfect. Squish his big head into it. 2nd down and 7. They still can get a 1st down on this drive. They're going to hand it off up the middle. He's going to get to about the 5. They can get a 1st down around the 1. Who's it signed by? It's signed by Christian Okoye, which I actually have a jersey signed by him as well. But I entered into like a random on the Total Sports Kansas City. So I had like a list of like 30 Chiefs players that it could have been. And so I didn't choose this one. This one chose me. Just like this Pikachu also chose me. 3rd down and 4 for the Bills. And so I was really excited because I was like, if I get any former player, I hope it's Okoye. Like, I obviously wanted a current player as well, but if I got a former one, I wanted it to be him. 3rd down and 4. Allen's looking for anything. He's going to keep himself. Nope, he lets go at the last minute and gets it to Diggs for a touchdown. And the Bills retake the lead. All right, let's see. Let's see if this 3 stays how it's supposed to. Okay, you know what? This looks fine. The Jet score is just made to be funky, I guess. Making me look at him. I'm gonna get him a higher. I'm gonna put a shelf right here so he can sit up a little higher so he can be more involved when I need him to be. All right, right now they're reviewing to make sure he didn't go across the line of scrimmage before he threw the ball. I know it was close, but I think his foot was still behind the line. What if you copy and paste the Bills score? Oh, that's a good idea. Let me try it. Copy. Okay. Where's it at? Let me make it back the way it was. The touchdown will stand. Now let's hit paste. Nope. Nope. Back to the backwards 3 it is. We're going to leave it. So if anyone new comes in here, they're going to be like, why is your 3 backwards? All right. Extra point is up and good. The Bills lead by 7. Get a shiny Whalmer. I don't even know if I can find one. I don't know. Like, obviously I got all this space behind me, and I have this table, which eventually will be I'll put a shelf instead or something. No, I have no idea why it started doing that. Like I said, I'm not going to fix it until the Jets score again. If they score again, then I will do something about it, unless the next number is looking better, or it looks good backwards like the 3. have the 3 as a mustache? I'll try. The stream has gotten out of hand. We're more concerned about the scoreboard than the actual game. All right. I have to sit still. It looks like Pikachu's mouth, bro. Hang on. That's not what it looks like. It doesn't look like no mustache. I'm gonna move that before you guys do something. No. No. I don't trust you guys. Have a good one, Louis. Or Luis. I don't know how you choose to pronounce that. The fear with Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers is a left Achilles tendon tear, according to Pro Football Doc. Now it's Arabic. Best play-by-play ever. You know what? For a game that if I had streamed last night's game, I felt like it would have been like this, but even worse. Like this game, I actually have somewhat interest in because like everyone knew the outcome for that Giants-Cowboys game, and if you thought the Giants had a shot, even if you're a Giants fan, like, you had to have deep down knew the outcome of the game. Did I think it was gonna be that bad? Yeah, well, maybe just a little less bad, like 32-0 or 32-3, but, like, I really didn't have a lot of faith in that game. Alright, kickoff is up. That would be career-ending. And he's going to take it out of the end zone to the 10, 15, 20, still going, and he'll get to about the 26. He got about an extra yard or two than what he would have. It's almost unreal how doomed the Jets franchise is. If Zach Wilson can pan out at least like to be like 10% better than last year, they honestly have a shot. As long as they don't bench him for just some random quarterback. In the middle of the season. If Rodgers misses a lot of time, we'll see. First and 10 from the 26. And they're going to fake the handoff. Wilson looking, standing in, has time, rolls left, dumps it down. And they're going to get about 2 yards on this. Maybe 2. I don't think the Jets are doomed, right? That 3 is upside down, just like the Jets playoff prospect. I sent you an email on Instagram. Okay, let me get over there. That was Conklin who made the last catch, by the way. I couldn't remember his name. Did you get married? Congratulations, Shinksy. 2nd and 8. They're going to hand it off. He's going to get to the edge, and that's going to be a first down and a little bit more. I'm very happy for you. I also love the color scheme that you guys went with. It's kind of ironic that you went that direction as a Packers fan, but, like, I think it looks really nice. I'm happy for you, my guy. Congratulations. Those cupcakes look amazing, and so does that cake, actually. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm so happy for you. I know I said, did you get married? And that was like such a silly question based on that picture, but that was just like my brain. 1st and 10, he's going to throw it. It's going to be picked off and goes back the other way, all the way to the 35. And they are a little in trouble. No, yeah, that purple, the cupcakes, and then I realize now that there's flowers next to it that are the different color. I love that. And, the way you're dressed with the purple and the gray. That's amazing. Alex's brain upside down just like the Jets score. Bro, my brain's been upside down for like 4 days. Wilson returned the favor for Allen's gift. You right. There is a flag on the play, though. Oh, Buffalo's taunting. That's what the flag was. I'd be taunting too, bro. They probably talk so much smack about this game. and now they have to rely on Zach Wilson instead of Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think it's still going to be Buffalo's ball. Flag for hurting a Jets feeling. I think it was Matt Milano, honestly, who did it. Well, he's the one who got the interception. My mind's been upside down too. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to get through the days. Like, I'm slowly getting everything where it's supposed to be. And this right here, pretty much just like a summary of how it's been going. Like, I don't know what happened to this 3, and I don't know what happened to everything else either, but we're making it work, and that's what counts. But I am happy for you. I forgot that we Googled is Josh Allen colorblind earlier. That's funny. I was like, what is this tab? Let's get rid of that. That's so funny. Flag for hurting a Jets feeling is accurate. All right. So next commercial break. I'm going to go get another bottle of water. Leave it because I'm sure that's how the Jets season's going to be. I think they still have a chance to go around 500 without Rodgers because they almost did that last year. What was their record last year? What was the Jets' record last season? What? That does not help me at all. Win-loss record 2022. That's all I wanted. 7-10. See, they were almost 500 last year. Like, I still think they can do it. Will this game be even more unwatchable than last year's Eagles-Niners championship? Now, that was rough, man. That was rough. 7-10 is correct. Yeah. So, like, I think 7-10 is still there, like, on the table. 8-9, 9-8. I don't think it seems out of reach with or without Rodgers. Like, anything after 10 would have to be because of Rodgers. Like, 10 wins or more, but 9 and below, any of those are optional. As long as people stay healthy, that is, the majority stays healthy, they can still win 7, 8, 9 area. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 50 for Buffalo. Allen looking, just checks it down to his tight end, Dalton Kincaid, and he's going to get about 6 yards. Make this 2nd down and short. Man, I can't. My ADD brain, it just keeps coming staring at this, and and it's distracting. We're having a great time today. Do. All right, 2nd and 4. They hand it off to Cook. Cook gets to the outside, 1st down and more, and he's trying to stay in, but he kind of leaned his way out of bounds after a pretty solid gain. There's a flag on the play, though. New York is going to destroy primetime football this year. They do have a lot of games between the two of them. There's got to be at least 8, right? 4 for each, or 4 for one, 5 for the other. Somewhere around that. I can't remember. All I heard was the ref say 1st down Buffalo. I don't know what the flag was about, but it's going to be a 13-yard gain and a 1st down. You know what? With both New York teams being on primetime takes away the option for seeing the Broncos and Colts playing against each other. Games like that. So hopefully there'll be some good out of it. It's not Russell Wilson. I'm actually really happy the Raiders beat the Broncos, because everyone's talking about how the Broncos are going to retake the division and then they lose in week 1. I love that. I love that so much. I picked the Broncos to win. I didn't think the Raiders could do it, and they proved me wrong. Or the Broncos proved me right that I didn't think they were all that. I don't know which it is, but thank you, Raiders. I don't say it very often, but thank you to the Las Vegas Raiders for shutting down Russ. We're at the 2-minute warning, by the way. So I will be right back. I forgot I said I was. If I don't go now, I won't ever go. After all these messages, we'll be right back. Broncos will choke again this year. My guess, the Broncos will at least 5 games, and I'm being generous. Dude, Alex's job. You got this, buddy. Next time I'll sit him up higher. Oh wait, I'm just in time. Buffalo is at the Jets 31. Allen quick pass caught to about the 25 by Stephon Diggs. Who wants to take over the stream with me? One of these days, when I go and take a break, I'll have one of you guys waiting down below and I'll just hand it over. Let the chaos reign. Hopefully, because me and Dad are trying to do a little bit more this year, get a little more creative. So anybody that if we are able to do any kind of collab type thing like that, I think it would be fun. 2nd and 4, Allen has time, throws. I believe that's Kincaid, and he's gonna get about a half yard shy of the first down. Maybe get somebody in on like a preview video or something like that. We're trying to work out all the details. Football season kind of snuck up on me, and because I've been so busy doing a lot of things, so have a guy hanging out in the corner of the screen for those breaks and send him in, like tap out and let him come in. 3rd and 1, they're gonna QB sneak this, and he's got more than enough yardage for the first down. That would be pretty fun. I remember I went to a Detective Pikachu movie, and that was the coolest thing to me, seeing all the Pokemon flying in the air when Ash stepped off the train. Dude, that movie was a lot better than I thought it was. Like, when it first came out, I didn't watch it. I was like, that's going to be so awful. And then I was like, I went to a casino, and I had, like, free hotel rooms there, so we stayed the night, and we just, like, wanted to watch something, when we went to bed, and that was there, and so I turned it on. I was like, whatever, we're not doing anything, and watched it. And I was like, that was so much better than I thought it was going to be. Also, we're on commercial now. Buffalo took a timeout with 40 seconds remaining. But yeah, I need somebody to sit here. I'll be like, hey, I need you to sit there, and for maybe like total of 5 minutes during the whole football game, I might need your help to just come and stand in. Normally I would just have Dad do it, but he's editing a video, and we're like 2 weeks or a week and a half late on that one, so I'm gonna let him keep working on it. But yeah, I wish Pokemon were real, but I have 2 kittens now, and so that's probably as real as it gets. I can do it. You're a long ways from here, Chris. But I would love for you to sit in here and run the stream for like 5 minutes. If we raid Tom Grossi at halftime, do you think anyone will notice? I mean, you can chant. You can try. I wouldn't do it. You'd come back to a screen full of sideways threes. That would be so worth it to me. Like, I want someone to do something like that to me. Turn this channel into Pats Nation. Yeah, well, all the subscribers we had would go away, Chris. Like, I like the core group that we have, but you and Craig would be the only ones in support of that. They would all leave. They're like, we don't need any more Patriots channels. Let me pull a stream up. I'm actually gonna pull it up and give them a listen anyway for the funsies. Let me mute that though. Oh, he's streaming with Perna. I did not know that. Who else would you need? Come on. All right, 1st and 10 outside the red zone. Allen looking in trouble, and he tries to get out, and he's going to get sacked for about a loss of 4. Pizza in the oven, BRB. And Buffalo's going to use their next timeout. There's 34 seconds left on the clock. Yeah, I did not know Grossi was streaming with Perna today. Somebody in his channel just sent a super chat, and it said, Rodgers is the new Russ. All right, so it's going to be, it was only a loss of 3. So 2nd down and 13. All right. Pikachu, when are you going to be wearing a Tom Brady jersey? You're going to be wearing a Tom Brady jersey when you come back. I'll throw him outside. 2nd down and 13. He throws. He's trying to get it into the end zone to Cook. Cook wants a flag. It's going to be incomplete. One of my cords is mixed up on this headphone. Oh, it's my phone. The goat on the go. No. I'll throw him out. He'll be on the streets. That's close. It bounced off his head. I don't think that was PI. Okay, I'm just going to unplug my phone because I cannot stand that. All right, so 3rd down and 13. Allen looking, scrambling to his left. He wants to throw, but he's going to keep it. And he just kind of hops forward. And it will be 4th down. Did you say punt? Oh, punt him. Okay, I just saw the bottom one first. And I was like, they're on like the 10-yard line. Dude, it's 4th down and 6. Josh Allen just kind of bunny hopped into the ground. Yeah, Burdens, that was clean. It just bounced off his face. That's why I didn't catch it. No more Patriots or Packers. That's what I'm saying. Rodgers should join the main cast for the 2nd half. He isn't doing anything. Facts. That would be so funny. Just eyes. That's all you get of him. Bro, if Tom Brady came to my house, I would commit a felony probably. He don't need to be here, and if he's ever even heard of the town I live in, I'd be shocked. 4th and 6, they're gonna kick a 34-yard field goal, or at least attempt to. Kick is up, and it is good. There's 17 seconds remaining. The Jets still have 2 timeouts. Maybe Zach Wilson can lead them. What am I even saying? I'm not even gonna kid anybody. But score. Okay, we might as well type in halftime. It is His Pikachu is perfect. What's up, Colin? Yeah, he's trying to take over the channel right now. Speaking of the GOAT, he's going into the Hall of Game. Chris, who taught you how to type? It was probably Tom. I bet he can't. I bet he'd say Hall of Game too. On 6/12/24. Is that true though? There's no way. JB, what's up? Rodgers got hurt on like the first or second drive of the game, some sort of ankle injury, and he's not coming. He's not coming back in this game. All right, they're lining up for kickoff with 17 seconds left. Brady kisses boys. You know, you know. Bills need this win because Jimmy G's coming to town next week. Bro, that ought to be a game. Bills really aren't even playing all that great, so. But they're his boys. They're his boys. No, it is a bummer. You hate to see that. But they're only down 10. It's not like they're getting blown out. They still got a shot. Whatever. That's why your 3 is sideways. Bro, my 3 is sideways because this guy is the one who typed it in. All right, Russell Wilson. No. Let's start over because I gotta turn Grossi's stream off because I can just hear him and Perna arguing and I cannot even think straight. But Zach Wilson's got 17 seconds and 2 timeouts. Hopefully they just take a knee and get okay, they're taking a knee. I was like, please don't try to do anything crazy, but they're gonna take a knee and we've done it. We made it to halftime. I thought this game was gonna go on forever. After Rodgers went out, I feel like it was like hard to stay like super interested, and I even like Zach Wilson. Let's see how this fits in there. It's gonna be huge. All right, we gotta make this. Whoop. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's make it even smaller so it'll stay. That's as good as we're getting. We did it, boys! We're halfway through our first Sunday night football. Monday night football because Sunday night football sucked, so they gave us this game. Imagine the Pikachu comes to life at night. Now I'm gonna get a bit thinking about that because sometimes I hear weird noises, but I do have a couple animals. Burger King is gross. I can say I wouldn't. Oh, yeah, I'm getting the Whopper with the champ. Nah, dude. If Tom Brady showed up at my house, I just showed you my sword. I showed you my sword. Wait, you can type anywhere? I mean, yeah, I can move this wherever I want to. Boom. 13 to balls at half. That is correct. 13 to W. Yeah, JB, I don't know why. The whole reason this is right like this is because I have the ability to turn any text sideways. So when I typed in this 3 when they kicked a field goal, it was upside down. So I just turned it sideways because I couldn't fix it. Make halftime huge? Okay. Wait, let's make halftime sideways. Here we go. Oh. Too big. There we go. Mahomes showed up at my house, I'll convince him to leave the Chiefs. You can't pay him enough to convince him to leave the Chiefs. Yeah, so it's been a pretty good game. You know, make it a 7 and turn it into an L. Gonna happen anyways. All right, Pikachu. You can stay. Ooh, you can stay over there for halftime. I wonder what it would look like as a 7. Nope. Where did you get the Pikachu at? Walmart? Maybe he just showed up? I'm not sure. If Zach Wilson came to your house, he would want you to go to church. Listen, I wouldn't. I like Zach Wilson a lot, and I wouldn't even invite him in. If Zach Wilson came to your house, he would bang your neighbor's mom. That's fair. I'm not even gonna try to dispute that one. If he wants my mom too, he can have them as well. I don't think he would, though. I wouldn't go to church with Zach Wilson. And you guys know that I work every Sunday morning. I think if I told them that if I went to church, they still wouldn't let me have Sunday off. Oh, he will. You don't have to suggest it. The church won't accept Alex. Maybe. You know what? I do have a church. You can't request off. Yeah, I would have to use my paid time off to do it. They wouldn't allow me to have it if I said, hey, I need to go to church on Sunday. I work at a casino. The casino is surrounded by all things bad. So they don't care about something like that. The people that play at casino need to go to church instead of being there gambling. The Church of Heavenly Halftime. No, on Sundays I just gotta deal with a bunch of Bengals fans telling me I don't belong there. So I feel like church would be a little bit more peaceful. And the upside downs threes be with you. Maybe like if I ever do get a Sunday off, or if I take a Sunday off, I'll do a It's in the Blood church service on here, and we can all hang out, and it'll be like Thanksgiving. We can talk about things we're thankful for and how we're gonna be good people. Which, if any of you guys said you were actively trying to be good people, I don't know if I will believe you. Because I hang out with you guys enough to know that. Sorry, I'm not using my PTO for that. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. Pray for my draft pick. Wait, which one's your draft pick? Did you draft Rodgers? Anybody ever seen the Neon Church show on YouTube? No, I have not. I'll look it up though. Okay, the only thing that came up when I searched Neon Church. Oh wait, I see them. Neon Life Church is the only other thing that come up, but it's a Tim McGraw song, which I've never listened to. But Neon Life Church, running with the Giants, week 1, scheduled for 9/17 at 10:20 a.m. What a weird time, 10:20 a.m. It's stupid. I love it. Packers get Jets first if Rodgers plays 65% of snaps. Oh, that's what you mean. I got you. They got 0 views in 6 hours. That's tough. Can't wait to watch Alex hit the Holy Ghost. Bro. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's the only thing I can find. Everything else is just stuff about Tim McGraw. I would say we're getting close to the end of halftime. I don't know because I don't know how long we haven't been. I'm a member of the Branch Davidians. Second round pick if Rodgers plays less than 65 percent of the snaps. Well, if his injury is serious, you get a second round pick. If his injury is not that serious, you'll probably get a first round pick. Sorry, I said it wrong. It's called Jesus Chatline. Oh, okay. Let me look that up. Oh God, just looking at this, what actually came up was Jesus Chatline archive and Jesus Chatline re-uploads. But I'm assuming it's the same thing. I feel like this would be hilarious. Just looking at some of those videos. Yeah, I would probably watch that. Packers get Jets second. Oh yeah, I read that. We're still on commercial. Yeah, that it looks entertaining to say the least. I just looked that up on It's in the Blood. So Dad's gonna log in and he's gonna go to search something on YouTube and he's gonna be like, "What has Alex been looking up?" Every time I look up something weird or just like obscure, I will never delete it because I want him to see it. Because he's always, I feel like he's concerned about me half of the time, and him just like, I don't know what's been searched before that, but um. Yeah, I keep it interesting. My humor is stupid. Oh man, if it's stupid, I'll laugh. Sorry, I can't get past the singing at churches, let alone sitting there for preaching. I mean, I don't mind church. I always used to go with my grandma because like it's my grandma's thing. I don't mind it, but I'm not an early bird. He's gonna find out how you've turned to Jesus. Yeah, he's gonna call me, be like, "You doing okay?" Like, I just know I'm gonna see my phone ringing, and I'm gonna be like, "What does he want?" And I'm gonna answer, and I'm gonna be like, "What's up?" And he goes, you doing okay?" And I'll be like, "What do you want?" And he'd be like, "Do you need help?" I'm like, "What?" Yeah, that's how this game's going. We got a sideways 3. It's halftime. We're doing good. She laughs at my jokes all the time. I laugh at you telling your jokes all the time. That counts for something. Yes, and it's all your fault. Why is the 3 sideways? I don't know. I can't fix it. Well, it was upside down. That's the only thing I can do for it is turn it sideways. So we made the active decision to turn it sideways because this is how it was before that. And it sideways looks better than upside down. So we just put it there. And I said, if the Jets happen to score again in this game, I will fix it. But until it is fixed, it's going to be like that. And they wanted to make the halftime bigger. So the halftime is bigger until third quarter. I'll take what I can get. You know what? I respect that. I can take these off now. I need to find out ASAP from Papa Blood if we're doing a recap this week because I got a lot of this is it. This is the comment. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm not gonna explain it to you, but yeah, I hope we do some sort of recap because there is a lot of things that I want to talk about, but I want to talk about it with him as well. And so I'll post on Twitter and Discord and the Facebook page and everywhere that needs to be posted if we are doing something or if we are not, one of the two, because it's going to be fun. Okay, we made it to the third quarter. We did it, guys. All right, let's turn this not sideways. Let's get it back to, oh my God, it's huge. Let's, what if I left it like that? All right, that don't look too bad. It seems chaotic in here. I don't like it. Well, that's what happened once, one of the two main guys everyone's talking about in a football game gets hurt, and things just kind of go downhill from there. But we got Zach Wilson, so it's not over. It's not over till it's over. So if the Jets score a tutty, it would be 13-01. That would be correct. Kickoff's up. It's going to be a touchback. The Jets will start at the 25. Because Zach Wilson isn't straight. I mean, I don't know what Zach Wilson is. If Zach Wilson throws 2 touchdowns in the second half, will you go to church? No, and it's not because I don't want to go. It's because I have to work on Sundays, and that's when church around here is. So not only can I not sit at home and watch football on Sunday mornings, I cannot go to church either. That's not my fault. 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to toss it, and he's got nowhere to go. So there's going to be a loss of maybe 1, but maybe he was forward progress enough to be a loss of nothing. Talk about Justin Fields was a higher betting favorite for MVP than Mahomes, Herbert, and Burrow combined. I believe that, honestly. But, yeah. I want to do a recap really bad, and if he doesn't want to, I might just make a short one that goes through each game just to do it and hopefully get it out in time. But I'll get with him tonight. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Wilson dropping back. Pressure's coming. He kind of jump throws, is a little off target, and it'll be incomplete. Watching the game, I just can't listen to both things at once because my brain can't focus. That's fair. That's completely fair. Wilson is a Cougar chaser, gets super excited to play the Panthers. A lot of teams do get excited to play the Panthers, and not because of Cougar chasing, but Panthers are supposed to be better, so we'll see. Whatever happened to the card channel? I don't know. Just make everything about this show backwards. Very. Fair. I wish we could do that. I just genuinely want to know why my number's upside down. 3rd down and 10. Wilson looking, has time this time, throws across the middle, and it's caught. And that's Garrett Wilson for a 1st down and 12 yards. Also, Alex is much further in the game than me somehow, so I shall leave and come back later. That's fair. Wilson is worse than Fields. Not much. Not much. I still think Fields has a lot of talent. I just don't think he is like an elite quarterback or anything. Like his talents are there, but if he was like a tight end or 1st and 10, they're gonna throw it behind the line to Cook. Cook's gonna get to the edge and he's gonna get a couple yards, just shy, about 2 or 3 yards shy of the 1st down. If he was a player other than a quarterback, he would be a much better, like in terms of like rankings, he would be a lot higher up, I think. Market crash. Nobody wants the cards anymore. No, I still want the cards. They're just really hard to get. They took them out of like stores around here, so it's a lot harder for us to get them. 2nd and 3, tries to get a screen going, and he does, and he's going to go across the 50, the 40, all the way to the 35. That's Breece Hall. Yeah, but I think Cordell Patterson is talented. I couldn't tell if that was slander at Patterson or like saying, oh, he would be good if he played this position instead. It I like it. I like it. I like it. People would click on it if it was spelled like that because they would want to know what's going on. Can't sell them fast enough. Tell them to bring them here. 1st and 10, hands off to Cook. Cook's going to go for 10 and get another 1st down. Jets offense is finally clicking a little bit here in the 2nd half. Yeah, Craig, tell them to ship them to Kentucky. People were buying them when they were here. They just removed them from our store and everywhere around us, except for like what are they called? Like pawn shop type places. I guess it's a pawn shop. I don't know. But they have a lot of stuff, but they're way overpriced in there. Okay, it was shy of the first down. They marked him a yard shy. It's going to be 2nd down and 1. And they're going to put it right back on the ground to Cook. Cook cuts, but he's unable to get any positive yardage. See, I feel like Justin Fields will be a great kick returner. And, like, that's not even disrespect to him in any way. Like, I feel like he would be really good. Oh, shit. My game's trying to turn off. There we go. Now, this game is far from over. We're in the 3rd quarter, man. But you're right, you're right. So weird. Everything is rebounded. Can get football cards, like, easier than baseball most places. Baseball was, like, the only cards that didn't sell out around here. Everything else was, like, gone as soon as they put it on the shelf. Including, like, Pokemon, too. 3rd down and 2. They're going to hand it off, but once again, and they will get about 4 or 5 yards and a 1st down. Yeah, I miss when they brought in cards, like, I'm friends with some of the people that work at our Walmart, so they gave me the information of, like, when they came in, because they had a vendor come in and they stocked the shelves that are on, like, a locked cabinet here. And they told us, like, the days to come and what time and everything, so we started coming, but then they put it on a limit. Like, you could only buy 2 items per person when you were there, and so but even then, with only, like, 2 things coming off the shelf at once, those things were gone, like, as soon as they were put on the shelf. And, it was just, like, it was so dumb how hard it was to get, but, like, they were coming every single week, they were bringing stuff, and then one day they were like I asked them, and they said they're not coming back, they're getting rid of all of it. Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm with you, Dave. Like, but if I just feel like if he played running back or wide receiver slash kick returner, he would be, pretty a lot higher in the tiered list compared to other people at his position now as a QB. Yeah, that was a whole part of it with why they sold out so fast around here was card flipping. But at the same time, like, I never had anyone trying to resell me anything here. It had to have been like online or something. Yeah, during COVID, we really got into it, but there was, like, nothing else to do also. But it was just I don't know, like, I just don't understand why they took it away from here. I know I don't live in, like, the biggest town, but if you're selling it, whoever's making it's making money still. It's not like they're losing money because they sent a shipment to a smaller town. You should have bought 5 wigs and kept buying. I used to send dad and my brother, I'd be like, "Hey, these are on a shelf right now. You take my brother, go up there and buy some, and I'll pay you." So we would go and we'd get 4 things, and then my dad and then well, half the time, my dad got into opening too for, like, a hot minute, but he didn't really care as much as, like, I did. I hope so, Craig, I really do. Dude, Matt Milano is a beast. Nobody buys cards. So you got cards on your shelf up there, Peyton? The only sports cards, like I said, that stuck around always was hockey. Like, they were always still on the shelf. They never sold out of them. And then every now and then, like, the higher end baseball cards would sell out pretty quick, but some of the lower ones would be on the shelf for a while, but eventually they would all go. It's just because there's so many baseball players. I feel like it's a lot collecting baseball cards. 1st and 10, gonna hand it off. And I believe that was Hall, and he'll get about a yard. It's 2nd down. They're inside or right at the red zone. New England, a bunch of people open up shops, but they should be closing now too. Wow, that's crazy. I would love to own a shop like that. Like, I feel like it would be fun. Like old video games and stuff like that, and cards, Pokemon, sports, whatever. But it seems like a lot of work also. 2nd down and 9, gonna put the ball on the ground again to Hall. He loses the football, but it goes out of bounds. And then, dude, the Buffalo Bills player just about knocked out a ref. If Wilson leads a comeback, the Bills are a fraud. I'll ride that train with you, Dave. Either that or the Jets' run game is just better than the Bills' defense, 100%. Triple Threads auto at a 250, but he's hurt now, so it's not as valuable as it was 2 months ago. That would be a cool card to have. That lives upstairs in his card shop. I mean, why not? Like, you probably don't make a whole lot of money off that, but it would be fun, and I would do the same thing. 3rd down and 13. Wilson looks to pass. He's dropping way back. He needs to get rid of it, but he's just sprinting all the way back. And he finally fires and throws it away. Before that was a loss of like 30. My brother-in-law wants to open a D&D store. That would be awesome. Just going like monster trucks and your favorite truck breaks on the first jump. That's fair. You saw that Votto card? Yes, but I don't know exactly where it is right now. I know it's like his 40th birthday today or yesterday. I saw that everywhere. But we have it. There's a flag on the play. Offensive pass interference. It is declined. And also ineligible man downfield, I think, as well. And he just came back, hit a home run first at bat. Rodgers needs to come back at like week 5. Well, as long as it's not torn, like the Achilles, he probably will be back by then. All right, the Jets are going to try to change our score here. It's a 43-yard field goal attempt. Let's see. If they make it, we have to fix the scoreboard. All right, kick is up, and it is good. Let's figure out how to. All right, what I'm going to do, because I don't know how to fix it, is we're just going to make a new one. Bum, 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 ba, dum, dun, 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 dun. All right, you are going to go. You'll go right here. It is officially a one score ball game. Oh my gosh. That's good enough. It's good enough. It's fixed. Jets coaches don't trust Zach to throw the ball near the red zone. I don't blame them. I like India. Hoping he gets over the injury history, a lot of his stuff. Yeah, I really love him. If I were to buy a Reds jersey right now, it would be his. But if every time I buy any sort of baseball jersey that of a player, they usually leave their team the year after I buy it. So it's nice having India close to me here in Cincinnati. Mike Moustakas and Jesse Winker, last two, both gone right after that, which Moustakas, kind of declined. But I was really sad that they moved on from Winker. So I don't really want to buy one. If he ever gets traded, I'll buy his Reds jersey. But I don't know. I'm paranoid about stuff like that. I heard he was being dangled for a trade earlier this year, but that may be a rumor, but I don't know anymore. It wouldn't surprise me if they did do that. Winker did fall off, and that makes me sad because I love the dude. I love his personality, and I loved him in Cincinnati, but that's just what happened. Let's check this out. All right. We're getting ready for kickoff. The Jets about to send it back to Buffalo to see if Josh Allen can do anything, try to extend their lead. Kickoff is up and out the back of the end zone. That's true. Honestly, I think I might have one somewhere. From when I was young, but I don't know. Too tall, Bishop. Low scoring game. Yeah, yeah. It's been a kind of an ugly game. I mean, both teams' run game is pretty solid, but I guess both teams. I feel like I probably have a Reds one. I don't know if I ever got a Mariners one. I had planned on getting a Mariners one, but I don't know. Yeah, this has just been a tight game. 1st and 10. I did not even see what just happened, but they handed it off to Cook, and there was nowhere for him to go, and it is second down. Oh yeah, either time for either Griffey also. Okay, so he lost a yard. That was James Cook, and so it'll be second down 11. 8.5 to go in the third quarter. I do remember that. I'm pretty sure you're right, too. 2nd and 11. Allen looking to throw, has time. Pocket collapses. He throws, and it is caught. He was on the ground as he caught that. Dawson Knox for 15 yards. Give it to Diggs. I'm surprised he hasn't had more targets. I mean, he's had 7, and that's a lot in this game specifically. 6 catches, but is your closet that big? What are you talking about? All right, 1st down and 10 from the 38. Fakes the handoff, throws, gets it to Kincaid. He pushes forward enough for a 1st down, about 10 yards. It kind of looked like he had a tight end lined up as a running back. Like, he faked a handoff, but it looked like it was Dawson Knox he faked the handoff to, and that might have actually happened. Yeah, it was. That was really weird. 6'7". I'm confused. Who are we talking about? Allen makes some goofy faces. He does. So it wasn't actually going to be a 1st down. They marked him short. 2nd down and 1. They're going to hand it off to Cook. Cook's trying to get to the outside, and he does. Gets the 1st down and then pushed out of bounds. No, I don't have it, like, with me. But, like, it doesn't mean it's not in storage. Like, I feel like I had one at some point. My dad might have now. And my closet's actually relatively small, but a lot of my stuff is packed up and at my dad's house because I had been moving for a while, trying to finish this house and everything. So I don't have a lot of my clothes. 1st and 10, they're just inside Jets territory. Allen drops back, throws the check down to Cook. Cook's trying to get to the outside, and he's able to get about 2.5 yards on that. I have a Clay Matthews III jersey. I saw one of my coworkers wearing a Clay Matthews jersey yesterday. There is a few Packers fans that I work with, and it surprises me, and I forget every time. And when they show up in green, I'm like, oh yeah, a Favre sweater. 2nd down and 3, 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Low snap. Allen finally fires to the outside. That's Diggs, and it is caught for the 1st down. Well, there's your 7th catch, Peyton. I have a Curry, Durant, Booker, Irving, George, Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, and Joey Votto. That's a pretty nice collection. Which team is your Kevin Durant jersey? I guess you can say that about Irving and George as well. I feel like basketball players switch teams really often. First and 10, fakes a handoff again. And he gets tripped up and he's going to fall, which will go down as a sack and a loss of about 2 or 3 yards. It looks like one of his linemen might have hurt his hand. I am not sure what just happened. I have, I think, a total of about 0 NBA jerseys. I've always talked about getting a couple, but I don't have any. Warriors is Durant, Irving is the Uncle Drew jersey, and Paul George is Indiana Hickory. Oh, that's a nice one to have. I forgot he played for the Pacers. 2nd and 12. Allen looking to go deep, hit as he throws, and it's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Second turnover for Josh. He got smacked as he threw that. And it's Jets football at the 20. And they're fired up right now. Talk about a mess game, man. You know what? If the Jets keep scoring field goals and they keep getting turnovers from Josh Allen, they could slowly but surely catch up in this game. I'm 20, but don't wear them. But since I turned about 20, I don't really like wearing another man's name on his back. Dre Greenlaw. Yeah, you told me why you got that jersey. I have a few baseball jerseys, but I'm mostly football jerseys, and there's a handful of teams on there. I've got a couple Manning jerseys, but no Denver Manning because I hate Denver. I've got, trying to think. I've got a couple Bills jerseys, a couple Bengals jerseys, a lot of Chiefs jerseys. I have one Panthers jersey. I feel like I'm missing a team or two. Eventually, I'll have a jersey from every team. I'm just procrastinating on that. I cannot remember for the life of me. Drew Brees signed Purdue jersey? Yo, that's pretty sweet, Peyton. I think one of the jerseys, the Cam Newton one that I got, the Panthers one, I got for like $5, and it's an authentic one. I got it off Depop, and people just sell their stuff on there, and usually a lot of it's pretty cheap. And I was like, well, I don't have a Panthers jersey, and it's only $5, so I just went ahead and bought it. Hopefully this year I can add to the team's collection. But I haven't got my new Chiefs jersey for the year because I haven't decided who I wanted to get yet. And baseball jerseys, to get an authentic one, they're like $160 or something stupid like that. And I don't watch enough baseball to spend that kind of money on a jersey again. I mean, I like baseball jerseys. I like the way they look. Yeah, if I'm gonna spend that much money, I could probably get a couple. I could probably get a couple football jerseys for the same kind of price. What's up, Cody? How's the game? Just got home and work was too busy to watch in spare time. Not that great, honestly. Aaron Rodgers got hurt on either the first or second drive. He's out of the game. So we got Zach Wilson. First and 10, he's going to check it down to Cook. Cook's going to take off for about 15 yards. Josh Allen's thrown about two-ish deep picks, 2 giveaways to the Jets. The score is 13-6, and we're getting close to the end of the third quarter. I mean, defensively, this game is doing great. And for running backs, both teams' running backs have had a solid day. That's what I'm saying. I'm with you 100%. I love Zach Wilson. and he's not played awful. 1st and 10, gonna throw to Garrett Wilson behind the line, and he's gonna lose about 2 yards. He has thrown 1 interception, but this game's just been kind of rocky. I mean, they said the weather was bad. I haven't seen any rain or anything like last night's game, but it's not been horrible. No Broncos jersey, you seem like a Tim Tebow type of girl. I cannot do Tim Tebow. 2nd down at 12. 2:50 left in the 3rd. Quick pass, low for Alan Lazard. It's going to be incomplete. I have a Bears fan friend whose dog howls in pain every time the Packers win. I asked him what the dog does when the Bears win. He said, I don't know. He's only 4 years old. That's fair. Josh Allen's about to throw a Brady-level tantrum. You're right about that. He just needs to be mentally in the game to read defense and learn to be a team guy. IDK, if he has the background to really be a leader of an NFL locker room. Yeah, I get that. I think he's young and still a little immature. 3rd down at 12. Pressure's coming. Finally dumps it down. And that was to Michael Carter. There's a flag on the play. He only got about 3 or 4 yards. Tebow is the only terrible quarterback. Trust to win a game. Maybe he needs to deflate the balls. Maybe. I still have, if Rodgers is not out for the season and he comes back and then, in a year or however long retires, whatever, and then Zach Wilson takes over, I still have trust that they can win games. I think they'll be okay. So it's going to be 4th down and 6. I did not see what the penalty was. Offensive holding. It was declined, so they're going to punt here. Kick is up. And it's going to be returned from the 11. He slips. He's going to try to get back to the outside and goes out of bounds around the 15. What was I about to look at? I do not remember. No, if I did get a Broncos jersey, if it was a current player, probably, I don't know, Pat Surtain or maybe, I don't know. That's probably the only current guy I would get. But it would be either Pat Surtain or maybe a Manning jersey. Yeah, I just hate them. I hate the Broncos so much. I don't even have a real reason to, other than they're in my division. This is it. This is the comment of the day. If Rodgers is out for half the season with the ankle, he goes to Minnesota next year to complete the Packer QB lifespan. No, Dave. No. I used to own a Broncos Manning jersey, but I'm named after him. That's fair. Not sure how legit this is, seeing how it was posted on the NFL meme channel. Jets fear Aaron Rodgers suffered a torn Achilles. That is true. I got like an Adam Schefter or Ari post, one or the other, that they said that they fear that it is, but they're waiting. It's a left Achilles tendon tear, is what they're thinking. I'm just gonna leave this one up here for a little bit because we all know it's true. Terrell Davis, that would be a good one. I'm not saying there aren't players, but like there's a lot of players I would not spend my money on. And most of the current Broncos team, I would not. Oh, I hated Elway. Like, in terms of all the all-time greats that are, like, before my generation, and you can look through a list of them, I would put Elway, like, near the bottom if we ranked them. I say that as now, what he's doing now, and as a quarterback. But yeah, you're right. Every quarterback he likes sucks. All right, so it's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Bills at the 15. He's gonna hand it off to a receiver, kind of around the back screen. He'll get 4 yards. Needs to tape it up and play 65% of the snaps. Yeah, Dave doesn't care how hurt he is. He just needs him to play 65% of their snaps. Yeah, that deep throw for Allen's last interception, he got whacked hard as he threw it. All right, 2nd down and 6. Allen looking, has time, stays in the pocket, now takes off running to the right side. He's still looking, and he throws it away down the sideline. 3rd down and 6. We got a minute 22 left in the 3rd quarter. Rodgers is going to do everything he can just because Dave wants him to play, for him to miss as much time as possible. If it makes you feel better, he played like, I don't know, 10 snaps today. That's 10 snaps towards the total number. All right, 3rd down and 6. Allen alone in the backfield. Quick throw to the outside. That's to James Cook, and he is not going to get there. He'll get about 3 yards, but it's going to be a couple yards shy of the 1st down. So it's going to be 4th down and 2 from their own 19. Going to force them to punt here. They're talking about the linebacker right now that made the play on James Cook, but if we're being honest, James Cook kind of looks like a linebacker. It was 4. I thought he played 2 drives. I didn't realize he was on the 1st drive. All right, punt is up. Looked like a really high kick. And fielded at about the 24, and he had nowhere to go. He was met immediately. We got 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarters. 13-6. I thought this game was going to be a little bit, maybe not a lot, but a little bit more high scoring than this. Yeah. You're right, it was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's crazy. I thought he was on the 2nd one. Oh, yeah, that's one former Chief that I would love to have their jersey. It looked nice in my closet until I gave it away. That's fair. Thankfully, my dad's a football guy, so he wouldn't. If he did something like that, it would be on purpose. My mom was a huge Tom Brady fan, so I'm glad that she didn't ever buy anything for me ever, because I would probably get gifted a Tom Brady jersey. I used to have a Chris Jones Chiefs auto. Did I give it to you? I remember you showing me it, but I don't know if we have it. So I know you gave me a lot of Chiefs stuff, but I don't think we have that one. IDK about high scoring. I expect a lot from this Jetsy. I'm not against getting teams I hate as long as it's a player that I love. That's what I'm saying. I don't, other than like Cam Newton, like I bought it because it was $5, and I just wanted a jersey from the Panthers so I could have one. But most of the jerseys I own that are not Chiefs players, like I enjoy that player a lot. I still have it. I'll have to find it for you. You may have sold it. I remember around that time frame that you were talking about that. I will. Okay, there's 33 seconds left. Once this clock runs out, I'll get up and come right back. I haven't decided when I finally buy a Chargers jersey which one I'm going to get just yet. That's why I haven't bought one yet, because I'm still thinking it over. It's got to be the right one. I do have a Justin Herbert Funko Pop. I want the black and white and black Jamar Chase. See, I would rather get a T. Higgins one, and I was going to last year, but then he said he was going to change his number, so I didn't. And so he's officially changed it, so I might still get one. The only way I would get a Jamar Chase one is because I wanted a number 1 jersey. 1st and 10, Wilson in trouble, and he runs out of it, and he finally throws it down the field. It's going to be incomplete to Lazard. Those are 2 good ones. I might get a Calvin Ridley Jags jersey just for the heck of it. Number 0. That'd be pretty cool. If I get a Bills one, it'll probably be another Bills one, that is, because I have 2 already. He was number 1. I'll probably get a Matt Milano jersey. 2nd and 10, hands the ball off to Hall. Hall's going to get to shake a tackler and get to the outside for about 9 yards. It'll be 3rd down and short. Oh, wait, they marked him out before that, so it's only going to be about 3 yards. Yeah, those will be 2 good Chargers jerseys. I haven't decided. There's been players that come through. I really like Mike Williams, but I feel like he's hurt all the time. I just like tight ends usually for other teams. Like if Darren Waller was still for the Raiders, that might be the Raiders jersey I got. Okay, we're going back to commercial break. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. Let me cancel. Where's that? There it is. Let me switch this. And I'll be right back. Oh yeah, Jordan Poyer is another one. I don't need those. Of course I have it. I think Zach Wilson has improved. I've got a lot of stock in Zach Wilson, so if he ever becomes a full-time starter again and does well, I'll be set. All right, 1st and 10, I believe. Wilson's in trouble and he's trying to get out of it. He's going to go down for about a loss of 2. No one was letting go of him. Also, I'm going to post picture in the Discord. I took some pictures of my kittens while I was gone because they're being cute today. So if you're in the Discord, you can go see it. They're finally getting along now, the two of them, and they sleep in their bed together. You can't get a Calvin Ridley jersey. You work at a casino. Yeah, and I'd love to gamble. So does he. He's just like me, for real. All right. That was not 1st and 10. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess. I forgot it. They were short, and so he got sacked on 3rd down. They punted, and it's going to be fair caught at the Buffalo 15. So now we're caught up. It took me a second. Raiders, I'd go Jamarcus Russell because it sums up their franchise. Probably Crosby for modern. Oh, it would definitely be Crosby. Like, I considered getting my Raiders jersey last year, and I was debating between Crosby and Waller, but then Waller left, so it's definitely going to be Crosby. The gambling rules are absurd for players. He wasn't even an active player at the time that happened, and he got suspended for a whole year. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 15. Allen's looking, has time, fires to Cook, and Cook's going to go out of bounds after about 7 yards. He's pushed out. And then Jamison Williams got 6 games, and he wasn't gambling on, I think he was gambling on college football, but he was at the Lions facility doing it and got 6 games. I don't know. Hazley's watching with me and said Alex is back. And she said, Alex, me and her are going to be BFFs. I just feel it. 2nd down and 4, hand off to Cook. Cook runs up the middle and gets enough for the 1st down. Giving him ball to Diggs. Well, James Cook's pretty much the only thing. It's definitely looking like a torn Achilles. That's what I was thinking. I mean, maybe it's not torn. Maybe it's just in bad shape, like sprained or something. Hopefully. But that's kind of where they're leaning towards right now. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. 1st and 10 from the 25. Allen alone in the backfield. Steps up to try to run it, but he's going to be taken down for a loss of about 2 yards. And Tay-Tay. She does love Tay-Tay. Colts guy got suspended for betting on non-football, but was on facility or something. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Calvin Ridley, I mean, he bet on the Falcons to win, and at that point in time, that was, it was probably good odds. But he was inactive. He was not even on their active roster because he was on personal leave, basically. Okay, yeah, I forgot you said you posted something. I will check it out. 2nd down and 12. He's going to check it down behind the line to Damian Harris, and he'll get a couple yards, but it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and 9. Peyton, how's your little one doing? I keep forgetting there's a second now. But I have a terrible memory, so I apologize. All right, 3rd down and 9. Allen alone in the backfield. He's going to take off running, trying to keep it. Flips it over to, that was Latavius Murray. He flips it to him, and he's going to get enough yards for a 1st down. I didn't know he was there. Yeah, I'll watch it later. I told you the Finns would win. They won't fool me any longer. You know what? That was a pretty close game, though. I mean, it didn't say anything good about either team's defense, but it was a good game. Good. I'm glad to hear that. 1st and 10 for the Bills. 11 minutes left in this one, and they're going to run the ball up the middle. I believe that was Allen keeping. Maybe it was Murray again. They were all bunched up. I'm not sure, but they go for 5 yards. The Dolphins' offense looked good, but their defense still didn't look great. And I feel the same way about the Chargers, man. I mean, the offensive line kind of let them down there at the end. But those two teams' defenses just didn't impress me in that game. 2nd and 5, they're going to run the ball with Murray once again. They're trying to run out some clock here. But he'll get 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 4 at the Buffalo 41. Man, this game went downhill real south. Or went south real fast. Clock's going to run under 10 minutes. 3rd down and 2. Maybe this next Jets drive can make this a little more interesting. Allen's going to fire to the outside, and it's picked off again. Josh Allen's 3rd interception of the game. Now the Jets, it's time for them. I was just saying maybe the Jets are going to do something to make this game a little closer. This guy sucks. I'm pretty sure it's been the same guy who's intercepted him all 3 times. I'm going to go look at the stats real quick, or the box score. Yeah, Jordan Whitehead has all 3 of these interceptions. That dude is having himself a game. Staley has called both the best defensive game and the worst game I've ever seen called against the Dolphins. The Jags game was a perfect snapshot of his play calling. Oh, that game, yeah, that was tale of 2 halves, man. This game went downhill real south. I somehow think that's a great description of the night. Yeah. Hey, Peyton, you got what you asked for. The Bills are winning, and the Josh Allen is sucking. Aaron Rodgers is still the best quarterback in that building. I'll give Staley until either the bye or Chiefs game before I'm finally out on him. This season is make or break for him, in my opinion. Tim Boyle is 2nd best. Randall Cobb is probably number 3. I love that. The Madden curse is in full effect. I mean, this is a divisional game, so it can't tell us everything about like the Bills and Josh Allen this season. But I had a strong feeling that the Bills were going to decline a little bit. This is just ugly, though. There's not even any rain here, so like we thought the weather was going to be a factor, but like it's not raining anymore, I don't think, and it hasn't been raining since this game started, unless I'm just blind. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this game. I kind of love it and I kind of hate it at the same time. Has Kincaid done anything? He's caught a few passes. I don't think he has that many targets. Okay, so he has 4 targets, 4 receptions for 26 yards. His longest one was 9. Like he definitely looks like if they get him involved more often that he can be a positive force on this team. And he's been side by side with like Dawson Knox. They've got basically similar stats. So I think he can be useful to them. 1st and 10 for the Jets, going to hand it off up the middle for just a couple yards. That was Dalvin Cook. Dude, I cannot believe this game. No, that was Dawson Knox that was in the fake handoff. Yeah, I liked Kincaid. I also liked actually I was intrigued by the Raiders signing Mike Mayer. But I was interested in watching to see how Kincaid does, especially in this team. 2nd down and 6, 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. And they're going to put the ball right back on the ground to Cook. He's got nowhere to go this time. That's what happens when you don't give Diggs the ball. And Diggs is going to tell him that exact same thing probably on the sideline right now. All right, 3rd down and 5. Jets really need to convert here. Darnell Washington, I forgot about him. Where did he go? Like the Steelers, I think? Yeah, those were probably the top 3. 3rd down and 5. Wilson in trouble, finally flicks it, gets it away to Lazar. They finally connect for one, and he's going to go from the 35-30 all the way down to about the 27. Big first down, goes for 24 yards. And now they are in Bills territory with under 8 to go. I feel like that's a solid first, second, and third, though. I thought his name was Luke Musgrave. Is it really Zach Musgrave? I thought it was Luke. You're talking about the Packers guy, right, Dave? 1st and 10 from the 28, gonna hand the ball off to Hall. Hall slips through the middle somehow and is able to get about 4 yards. Yeah, didn't Washington slip because of, like, what, injury concern? It is Luke? Okay. I was like, I don't remember Zach Musgrave. All right, 2nd down and 6, under 7 to go. And they hand it off to Hall again, this time only able to get about a yard. I think there is a Luke, though. Okay. I am also a forgetting guy, but that just didn't sound right to me. 3rd down and 5, 6.5 to go. At this point, the Jets can't settle for a field goal. They need to find a way to get into the end zone. But they need to keep killing the clock. Dave dreaming about Zach's. All right, 3rd and 5. Zach's looking to throw. Does. And he gets it all the way down to inside the 10. That's Garrett Wilson. They're going to be 1st and goal with 6 minutes to go. It was a really low catch. I'd really like to see the replay on that. I thought he hit the ground, but it was a bad angle. Oh, yeah, he caught that ball. All right, 1st and 10 from the, or 1st and goal from the 9. And they're going to let him throw the ball here. He's going to keep, and he's going to get inside the 5 all the way to almost the 3-yard line. Wilson keeps and gets about 6 yards on the scramble. Zach the Lego maniac. 5:25 and counting, 2nd down and goal. The Jets can't come away empty here. That was a good read to take off like that. I don't really like the idea of him throwing near the goal line. But, so they got to do what they got to do, I guess. Bills are dead to me. All right, 2nd and goal. They're letting him throw again. He turns it over to Garrett Wilson, and he makes the catch. I have no idea how, but he bobbles it in the air and brings it in for the touchdown. That's going to be a 3-yard receiving touchdown for Garrett Wilson. Dude, I am with you so hard. I don't care that they won. I'm glad that they beat the Broncos. But, oh my God, that catch was amazing. Than your dead mother. He went up to block it, and it popped it up in the air, and he kind of just bobbled it. He kind of blocked it himself and somehow brought it in. What a play, Garrett Wilson. Now they're an extra point away from tying this up. Kick is up, and it is good. We've got a tie ball game with 4:55 to go. And I got to fix this, but now I'm excited about this game again. Wait, I don't know how to count. But did he miss? They didn't change the score. Oh, there was a penalty on the kick. All right, well, we'll wait and see. I thought he made it, but they're gonna re-kick now. From 5 yards back, kick is up, and it is okay. It's good now, so it didn't matter. But I was really confused. Well, why you like this? Too big. Okay, good enough. Hide your moms. The Wilsons are coming. Oh, what's up, Clinton? I didn't see you sneak in there. We're having fun with this game today. Video's done and uploading. I guess I should probably make a thumbnail for that. But we got a tie ball game with like 4 minutes to go. If we get free football in this game, I feel like we're going to be in for it. Josh Allen should have one more interception in his bag. Dude, if he throws another interception on this drive, I don't know. What was that? I think, well, no, they punted in between. They punted, got an interception, a field goal, interception, and then a punt, and then another interception. So they got to punt again or score a field goal. That catch reminded me of Jeter. Dude, that was so impressive. Does his name have 2 R's in it or just 1 R? Garrett or just 1 R? Pick six would be epic. Yeah, if Josh Allen throws a pick six and Zach Wilson loses or wins because Josh Allen throws 4 interceptions in a game, that's the storyline I want to wake up to tomorrow. I mean, we'll be living through it here, but I just want to see the media tomorrow going crazy with everybody who turned this game off after Rodgers got hurt. I would, oh man, that would make my whole week complete. Like, Bills win, and I'm still happy. Jets win because of Josh Allen makes me even happier. I feel like, okay, so let's break down that touchdown catch. Obviously, that was a fantastic catch by Garrett Wilson, right? But I feel like it was so ballsy to allow Zach Wilson to throw that. Why are you even putting that in there either? Wait, put your mom's on lockdown. I'm so confused. It's 2023 and Zach Wilson has more touchdown throws than Aaron Rodgers, and I'm confused. I hope Aaron Rodgers is okay. I truly do. I don't like to see anyone go out, but nobody expected to see Zach Wilson today. Dave, you seem like you're having a hard time today. I wish you well. Sometimes you just got to put your balls on the table. No, I'm with you 100%. When you're playing a division rival along with, just a supposed to be dominant defensive team, you got to do stuff like that. 1st and 10 from the 25, they fumble the ball, and I think the Jets have it. Josh Allen had a bad snap, and he lost the football, and I think the Jets recovered it. This game's getting wild. Bills would be in control if Allen wasn't so ballsy. That's true. That's a turnover. That's a 4th turnover. And now we're getting a fight. We're getting in a fight. This game is turning out to be just the game we all wanted, except for Dave. I just had popcorn. I've been a closet Jets fan since the 90s. We'll watch even without Aaron Rodgers. I'm a non-closeted Zach Wilson fan, and I was really happy for him to be able to sit behind Rodgers. Yeah, Allen fumbles the ball, gets hit, and the ball just comes right back out of his hands, and 2 Jets were right there immediately. If the Jets got it, game's over. Let's go. Cheers, boys. What's better, than me as a Chiefs fan? I didn't cheer for the Bengals to lose, but it's good for me that they did. But if the Bengals and the Bills lose right next to us, we all feel real good about it. We're all in the same boat. Josh Allen with his 4th turnover of the night. Jets recover. And we're having a good time in here, except for Dave. What a machine! A turnover machine! Wouldn't it have been crazy if Whitehead, I can't remember his first name, would have recovered that fumble too? Showed has so much potential with his athleticism. I agree. Your 3 came out of surgery. I know a lot of people missed that, but I told you if the Jets scored again, we'd fix it, and we fixed it. All right, 1st and 10. They're just outside of the red zone. They're going to hand the ball off to Hall. Hall's got room to run, and he's going to take it all the way to the 21. It will be 2nd down. We're clapping. We're cheering. We're having a good time in here today. 2nd down and 4. Josh Allen didn't want a 4th interception, so he just fumbled. I hope they run the ball every down until they get until a goal to go situation. All right. 2nd down and 4. Looks like they got Hall in the backfield. They're going to turn around, hand it off to him. He makes a cut, makes a guy miss, and he's going to get a couple yards before being stopped. And that's going to be 3 more yards. Now, this is a great game. Who's cheering with me? It's going to be 3rd down and 1, 3:45 and counting left in the 4th quarter. This is a great game. I'm having a great NFL week 1. My team lost, but this has been a fantastic week 1 for me. But I faced Tyreek, so it doesn't even matter. That's what we talked about when we started. Like, if you faced against Tyreek or the Dallas defense, you're probably going to lose unless, like, a lot of your guys had above average games. 3rd and 1, they're going to run it with Cook. I'm not sure he got there. I don't think he did. It's going to be 4th down and short. Do they kick the field goal or do they go for it? It's going to be like just maybe a couple inches short, I think. My mom says you're good at announcing. Well, thank you, Dave's mom. Dave, your mom's nicer to me than you are. I won this week 133 to 103. Because of Josh Allen, I would say kick too, honestly. It could be the difference in the game. Hey, Leo, appreciate you. If you haven't, be sure to like the stream and subscribe. We're here for 90% of primetime games. Do you play fantasy football on mobile? Yeah, I'm in a dynasty league for the last couple years that I play, but it is going to be 4th down and 1, and it looks like Zach Wilson's still on the field. This is the play of the game for the Jets offense. But yeah, dude, I think you should kick too. Maybe they'll run it down, call a timeout, and kick. They might go for it, or they might try to sneak it and not get it. They sneak it, and it looks like they had the room. That's a 1st down. That was so ballsy. But good on Robert Saleh for trusting his guys. What's it called? Draft picks? No, I use where is it? Yahoo Fantasy, and then I use the ESPN Fantasy app. This year I didn't do like a single year league. Just my Dynasty League in Yahoo, but I use ESPN Fantasy a lot. So it's going to be 1st and 10 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. They've got the 2-minute warning coming up after this play. And they hand it off. They're going to lose a couple yards back to the 20. They have a chance to run the clock down. If they can get one more first down, run the clock down, and kick the field goal and win. Or they can try to score and give the ball back to Buffalo. I think they should run the clock, but I am not an NFL head coach. Why didn't the Bills call timeout before the 2-minute warning? I don't know. They could have, I guess. Also, Cody, I don't know if you're interested, but let me pull it up right here and I'll just put it in the chat before I even go on a. Let's see, where's it at? Here it is. And anybody else that hasn't as well, but I figured I would offer you Cody, because I don't really know how to get a hold of you outside of YouTube. But if you want to join our weekly Pick'em League, you're more than welcome to do so. I know you'd miss week 1, but we also do like March Madness brackets, and we might end up expanding to more than just football. But it goes all the way through the Super Bowl. So if anybody in the chat wants to join it, that link that I just put in there is good to join. And you just have to pick the games. I think it's due by 5 minutes before kickoff of each game. So if you'd like to, it's up to you guys. But there's the link. If anybody joins today, and since they missed week 1, our rule is like if you forget to put your picks in for a week, it gives you whoever got the worst score -1. So if it doesn't do that, I can, since I'm the league owner or whatever, I can put the picks in for you so you have all the score -1. Definitely not betting on the Bengals again for a while. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I bought and went all in on Cleveland this weekend. I didn't trust Cleveland or the Cincinnati without playing their starters in preseason, and Burrow not getting a lot of practice against a team they can barely beat at full strength, especially in week 1. If they would have waited a couple weeks, like week 4 or 5, to play them, I probably would have leaned towards them, but it was just not their time. All right, we are back from commercial. It's that time. See what they're going to do here. Could have had 2 plays before the 2-minute. You're right. They could have. 2nd down and 13 from right around the 20. And they're going to hand the ball off. They'll get about a yard. It's going to be a 3rd down and around 12. It looks like Buffalo's going to burn a timeout here. Had to make sense, but I had little faith in that game. Yeah, I bought into Cleveland 100%. I didn't trust him, but they all hyped up Joe when I was at Paul Brown, so I made the last minute decision. That's fair. It's fair that if you went there that they hyped you up too, because I understand. Yeah, I just didn't trust them. I couldn't. I feel like every time I bet on the Bengals, I lose anyway. But I felt a lot stronger about Cleveland, at least in the minimum in week 1, than I did Cincy this week. Next week, 3rd down and 12, they're going to hand the ball off again. He's going to get a better chunky yardage here. It's going to take him to about the 12. It will be 4th down, and Buffalo takes their 2nd timeout with 1:51 to go. They need to kick the field goal here. The staff hyped them up. I should know better. Wet conditions didn't help. No, it didn't help, but they could have put up more points than they did, I think. Burrow was out all preseason. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they did this last year because Burrow was, Didn't play in preseason. He was hurt, whatever. And they let him rest through preseason. I think he had that appendix surgery or whatever. And then they got the snot kicked out of him in week 1 against Pittsburgh. So they know how to beat Pittsburgh. They don't really know how to beat Cleveland. All right, here comes the field goal. Kick is up. It is low, but it is good. And the Jets take their first lead of the game. And there's 1:48 to go, and Buffalo has 1 timeout. The Jets still have all 3. When the Bills get the ball back, let's all stick 5 fingers up for 5 turnovers. Dude, I'm cheering for a 5th one just for the chaos of it. They turn the ball over. Game's immediately over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Both teams play in Ohio, so, like, they should be used to, like, crap weather. Maybe not so as much snow, but, like, crap weather. What up, Pizzle? What's good? Joe Burrow's 4 worst games QBRs either in the first or second games of the season or versus Cleveland. I mean, that right there speaks volumes out of what like a 3-year career, and his worst games are either in week 1 or against Cleveland. I want the 4th interception. Look, I love Josh Allen. I do. I mean, not outside of football. I don't really care for him, but at this point, you got to cheer for it. Got indoor last year. All they know is outside. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm with you. I'm with you. I don't hate the Bengals, by the way. I do not, as much as most Bengals fans think that. I do not. Since this is the last game of the week, I'm going to start something new, and I'm going to crown a team or player the dumpster fire team/player of the week at the end of Monday Night Football. We'll bring this guy out for him. And if he throws a 4th interception, he automatically wins. But if he doesn't, it's going to go to the Giants probably. It's hard to argue with that. All right, 1:48. We're ready for kickoff. Let's see what Buffalo has in them. Kickoff's up, and it will be at touchback. So we're going to start at the 25. They need to go 75 yards or at least close enough for a field goal for OT. I love that the Bengals squad don't care much for Zach, but Lou is fantastic. Lou is fantastic. Who's in the running for dumpster fire of the night? Of the night for sure is Josh Allen, but for week 1, the teams eligible. Well, the Bills will be eligible if they lose. But out of teams, nobody can argue more than the Giants. Give the Diggs the ball one more time. This is his time to shine right now. If Josh Allen doesn't target him, that's his fault. But players of the week are the entire Giants offensive line. Josh Allen drops back. He's going to step up. He's being chased. He'll keep it himself. He'll get to the 30, and then he's going to get taken down just after the 30. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. I don't want to give it all to tight ends. Any member of the Giants. I'm not even going to put the blame on Daniel Jones. 2nd down and 3. Quick pass, throws. Gets it to Gabe Davis for a 1st down. The clock's still running. We're under 1:10 now. I don't know. I think if it's a player, it's right now, if he throws a 4th interception, it's got to be. He's got 4 turnovers already. Giants played a better team than Denver. That's right. 1st and 10. Allen drops way back. He throws a strike. Gets it to Diggs across the 50 for a 1st down. The clock's still running under 50 seconds. Diggs gave him a little pep talk before this drive. If this game ends in a tie, then the entire state of New York gets dumpster fire of the week. No, I can't. The Jets lost their number one QB at the beginning of this game, so I can't give it to the Jets for any reason. He's gonna fire to Diggs. He's gonna get about 8 yards, but there is a flag. Staley, Boza, and JC Jackson. But didn't JC Jackson get like an interception at least? It's going to be offensive pass interference on Stephon Diggs. And that's going to be 10-yard penalty. I don't know. The Steelers' offensive line, the Giants' offensive line. I don't know. First down and 20, 35 seconds to go. The Bills still have one timeout. They're at the Jets' 47. And the Jets are going to use their first timeout here. Raiders scored touchdown from behind to win. That's true. I don't know. We'll talk about it when this game ends. We got to figure out how this game's going to end first. It picked in the end zone, ran out to the 5, and then gave up a touchdown on the next drive. Yeah, I don't know why he came. I didn't get to watch the game in full, but I watched like the NFL full replay thing that's like 15 minutes long. I'm not sure why he came out of the end zone at all. All right. From the 43, Jets 43. 35 seconds to go. First and 20. Allen's dropping back. He's looking. He fires over. He gets it back to Diggs. And he's inside the 45. It's going to be second down and about 15-yard gain. The clock is stopped. Buffalo uses their last timeout with 28 seconds remaining. All rookie QBs lost, and all first-year head coaches with new teams lost. Well, the rookie QB is saying you can't even be mad about that. Rookie QBs shouldn't play in week 1, in my opinion. We'll end with kneel down after Allen throws another interception. Also gave a PI before half to get in field goal range. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize that was him, but yeah, I saw that. All right. Second down and 5. Okay, they added 1 second to the clock, so it's going to be 29 seconds remaining. Second and 5. Give Diggs the ball again. He fakes a handoff, quick throw over the middle to Diggs, and it's going to be a first down just outside the 30, 1st and 10. They don't have a timeout anymore. Clock's under 20. They're going to spike it here with 16 seconds remaining. It's going to be second down and 10. They've got a time for a few plays. You're right. They did give Diggs the ball again, though. So we got probably 1, maybe 2 plays before they try to kick a field goal here. Second down and 10. Allen alone in the backfield, has time, looks, throws deep. And he goes to the end zone. No one's home. 10 seconds remain. Third down and 10. Let's go deep. Yeah, he threw to someone in double coverage right there. What if they block the field goal? Wouldn't that be crazy? All right, they're going to try for one more play here. Play clock's running down. 4, 3, 2. They're going to take a... Okay, the Jets are going to take another timeout. 10 seconds remaining still. What a game. What a game. This last quarter and a half is really made this game come to life a little bit. Leo, if you're still in here, you said, is this game going to be another 40-0? And I said, I don't think there's even going to be 40 points scored in this game. And I still don't think there's going to be 40 points scored in this game. Third down and 10. Allen looking. Has time. Throws to the outside. It's going to be incomplete. 6 seconds remains, and here comes Tyler Bass for the game-tying field goal. We might get OT. What if he misses? What if he misses? It's a 50-yard field goal attempt. He's got a 62% completion percentage for 50+. Kick is up. And it bounced off the crossbar, but it went in. We've got a tie ball game. I wasn't sure which way the bounce went. There's 2 seconds on the clock. It bounced. It went straight downward, but it went through the uprights. Hey, what's up, Higgles? Nice to see you. Wow, what a kick. It did. It went. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're about to get some free football. The one ref wasn't sure. You're right about that. We had a doink and it still went through. Ball just got across the line. It can bounce out. That's true. Looks like we getting some free football tonight. Josh Allen's nemesis, the coin flip. The doink was good. All right, they're going to kick this. There's 2 seconds remaining. We'll see if they try to return it. Maybe something crazy happens. Kick is up. And he smartly, Perna just cursed the Bills. He smartly kicked it out of the back of the end zone. I'm pretty sure Brandon Perna cursed his own team this week, too. Allen's biggest enemy is a coin. I think they should Hail Mary it just for funsies. Zach Wilson's blood pressure just went up. Then it looks like they're just going to take a knee and hope for the best in OT. Going for the Jets. At this point, hey, that last interception we were all talking about is still on the table. There's still a chance. I'm good with the Jets. I'm good with the Bills. I'm just here for the funsies. I don't know if this game could get any weirder than how it started, honestly. I'll pick the Bills in the pick'ems, but at this point, I don't even care if I lose that. I'm like around 500-ish for the week. $40-point game is now impossible. You're correct. Because even if they score a touchdown, you all really rooting for Jets on 9/11? I mean, that's not why. I'm rooting for the chaos of it all. I'm rooting for Zach Wilson. It's Zach Wilson's hurting his rushing stats, though, if he keeps kneeling the ball. All right, here's the coin flip. The Bills are calling heads, and it is heads. They want the ball first. All right. After 13 seconds, could you imagine the Bills fan base? I was there. If there was a 2-second, oh my gosh, dude, I would actually, that fan base might crumble. Terrible choice of words. Wait, what did I say? I don't even know what I said. Diggs got me 28 points and Bass got me 16. I am winning 147 to 105. Why did you need more points then? Jet's gonna try onside. That would pretty much just add the cherry on top for everything that's happened in this game. $22. 4, 5. They if they kick if they yeah, 22 is still possible. I didn't even think about that. Bill Mafia loyal. Yeah, I mean, that's not even why I'm just here for the chaos of it all. Yeah, I guess that is a poor choice in words, but you know, I didn't mean it like that. They are loyal, but their brains might implode if they lost in 2 seconds to Zach Wilson. All right, kickoff is up. The Bills were set to receive first. It's going to be a touchback to start this OT. I just want him to throw it deep. Yeah, I didn't even think about the possibility of a field goal and then a touchdown. Josh Allen's career in overtime is 0-4, and that's including the playoffs. I did not know he's never won an overtime game. Oh, that's fair. All right, there is a flag on the first play. It's going to be a false start on the offense, so they're going to move back 5 yards. It's going to be a 1st and 15 at the 20. They lost 4 Super Bowls straight. Every generation has their shame. That could happen. A pick 6 for the win. All right, 1st and 15 from the 20. Allen looking, slings it, and it's going to be a little bit too low for Dawson Knox. It's going to be 2nd down and 15. Let's have 0-5. Oh, man. I'm here for the chaos, and I will say it again. All right, 2nd down and 15 from the 20. And they're going to hand it off to Cook. Cook up the middle for just a few. And it's going to be 3rd and long. He got 3 yards on the carry. Wait, why did you say, uh-oh, what happened? What did I miss? All right, 3rd down and 12 from their own 22. Allen's looking, finally slings it. It's going to be incomplete, and he's trying to get it to Diggs. It's going to be 4th down and 12. They're going to have to punt here, and the Jets are going to have a chance to win it. Robert Saleh is a happy guy right now. Gonna get loud. They're down. I mean, he tried to get it to Diggs. There's some points that I don't understand why he doesn't. Kicks up, it's going to be short. He's going to return it from the 35 to the 40, 45, 50, 40. He's still going at the 30, the 20, 15. Oh my God, he's going to take it to the house. It's not a pick six, but a kick six to win the game in overtime. I cannot even believe this game deserved to end this way. Oh my God. The Jets fans are going nuts. And Josh Allen continues his losing streak in overtime. Wow! You almost nailed that on the head, Dad. You said pick six. You were pretty close. The lights are out in the stadium. They're going nuts. That was the fastest OT I've ever watched in my life. But 65-yard touchdown return for the win. Do you believe in miracles? The Jets returned the punt for a touchdown in OT. I'm at a loss for words. It's Zach Wilson season, boys. I don't know what I just dropped. TV remote. Most emotional win since the Saints after Katrina. This is a monumental win for the Jets. How much better would the Jets be if they spent money on more players than just trading for Rodgers after watching this game? Make that 0-5 for Josh Allen in OT. At least he didn't have another turnover. I blame Josh Allen for the punt return. Or we can do that. We can do that. Bro, what a crazy ending. This game was crazy from start to finish. It might have been a little boring there in the middle. Dominant defenses. Oh my God. I literally don't think there's a person in the room that was alive for the Jets going to the Super Bowl. Let's go. I wasn't. This game was almost a replay of Jets win over the Bills last year. It felt so similar, man. The comeback. I was ecstatic that he returned it like into Bills territory. I didn't think he was going to take it to the house. Except for the Bills failed to tie at the end of regulation. This game, man, this was crazy. This was crazy. Oh, man. Does my mom count? You date your mom always. Blonde ass hater. Who? Who's hating? Told y'all. What'd you tell us, Chris? You said you were rooting for the Jets. I wasn't hating because I picked the Bills to win confidently. I wonder what the score would have been. I'm officially now on the Josh Allen hate train. I am hating. Well, Dave, you're always hating. You're a professional hater. I took the L for this one. Let's see if this will focus. Boom. Big. Whoa. So dark. I took the L. Am I the blonde ass hater? So be it. It's easy to hate someone who turns the ball over 5 times. Josh Allen. Oh, yeah. Because of that, our official dumpster fire player of the week outside of the Giants O-line goes to Josh Allen and his 5 turnover choke job against the hurting Jets. But the team, dumpster fire team as a whole, goes to the Giants easily. Nobody can debate that. Like, no team as a whole played worse. You're right. Josh Allen wins. Allen should be in the Jets Hall of Fame for being so generous to them. It's the Madden curse. People don't want to believe it, but it is real. Jets got me another point in your pick 'em. Yeah, I'm going to post that. Wait, is it still in my... Yeah, I'll post that link once more. If you want to join the pick 'em for next week and the rest of the season, the link is right there. Allen's on pace for 85 interceptions. Is that what 4 times 16 is? Because that is a lot. That's 64. Well, I'll accept it, even if it's not the same. We'll accept it. We'll take it. What an insane game. Absolutely. So, officially, now that the game is over, Burdens wins week 1 with 13 correct games chosen this week, which is wild because this was kind of a wild week. Who do you play next week? Jacksonville. Thought it was 5. No, he had 5 turnovers. He had 4 interceptions and a fumble. 17 now. That's right, 17. I was trying to remember if it was 17. One of them was a fumble. But if you go 85 turnovers instead of interceptions, then that works for your argument. Yeah, we got Jacksonville next week. Will we win? I don't freaking know. Did they fix their problem? Maybe. Chris Jones will be back, so I don't know. Jags are a good team. We'll be in Jacksonville. They might win. They might shock us. We play like crap against the AFC South, and we played like crap. No, Jacksonville will not be an easy game. If you watch any game against Jacksonville, Tennessee, the Colts, or the Titans, the Chiefs are really not that good. If we catch it, will be a good game. If wide receivers catch it, will be a good game. You're right. If Calvin Ridley might light us up. Like, honestly, that dude had a game against Indy. And, like, everyone can say what they want about Indy. But Anthony Richardson impressed in week 1. And like I said, I hope we get to do a full recap this week. Our AFC NFC North prediction video should be out by tomorrow at the latest. It's uploading right now, and I'm gonna drop it as soon as it's uploaded because it's so far behind. We were supposed to release it last week. So the plan for this week, on Wednesday, our week 2 picks video should be out. Thursday, we've got Thursday night football. It should be me. Whichever Thursday night football game is the Packers and Lions, my dad's going to be doing that game instead because the game starts at 8:20 and my job scheduled me until 9:30 that day. And I'm trying to get like a 2-hour leave early thing, but I don't know if I can because none of my bosses have been there this week. 28th, whatever the Lions and Packers game is on Thursday Night Football, Papa Blood will be doing that one. But so Wednesday, hopefully, we'll be releasing our week 2 predictions. So maybe tomorrow, me and Dad can do a live stream, and we can do a live stream talking about this week, week 1. And then Wednesday, have the predictions out. Thursday Night Football, and then Friday and Saturday is still to be determined if we will have anything in here. Calvin out wide, Kirk slot, ETN out of the backfield. That is tough to stop consistently. Dude, I'm saying, like, I'm not going to say that's going to be a cakewalk for either team because the Chiefs' defense is at least semi-respectable. They only allowed 14 points to the Lions. So, like, they'll be good. When's the soonest I can make my picks for next week? If it's not on there now, I think you can tomorrow. Yeah, so by tomorrow, maybe at midnight, I don't know. Well, I forgot you're 3 hours behind me, but there it tomorrow you should be able to, because I usually do it on Tuesdays anyway. Need Kelsey. I don't even think Kelsey's in need. I just think the other wide receivers need to untape the bricks from their hands, and then they'll be fine. I'd rather Kelsey just get healthy now. I don't really want to go 0-2, but I don't want to force him back either. He's in the bottom half of, or the end half of his career, so I want to keep him healthy. But yeah, maybe we'll do a live stream tomorrow evening to do our recap. No, I'm with you. I just don't want him to screw up his knee even more. And then we'll have our predictions, and then Thursday Night Football. That's our plan for the week. I don't have much else other than that. This has been an insane game. I think it's got my body temperature up because I was like freezing when this game started, and I'm like extremely warm now. It was so much fun. I know we kind of made the first and second quarter kind of just screwed off a little bit, but we had a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys for being here. Also, I hope you like this new scoreboard. The red and blue that's right here, I'm not going to be able to change that. But if anybody has anything else that I can help make that easier. Chiefs, Bills, and Bengals all losing week 1. Oh, I'm happy about it. The Chiefs, Bills, Bengals, Broncos, Chargers, Steelers, all losing week 1. Are you not the Alex in second place in the pick'em? I think I'm the only Alex, but I'll check. Oh no, Alex. That Alex is Pizzle, a Pizzle. I don't think he's in here right now, but he was in here a minute ago. Where is he at? Yeah, this one right here. That's the guy who's in second place right now. So you're duking it out with a Dolphins fan. Dude, I can't believe you got 13 games right, or 12. I don't know who you picked for this game, but cheers, man. That was impressive. Shelby, Bruce D, which I'm sorry, I might be one of Dad's metal detecting guys. Shinks and Pizzle all got second place at 10. Leo, Sports Cat, Peter North, you guys got 9. Michael B, I'm not sure. I'm really bad at translating names to usernames, so I don't know who you are either, but you all got 9. Dave got 8. Me, Lindsay, Noah, DG, and Dad all got 7. And John and Rick joined yesterday, so they only got 1, but I'll bump you guys up to 6 just because you guys didn't get in at the time, and that's the -1 from the total score. And anybody else that's already in here and you want to play, let me know, and I'll bump your score up to 6 also, just so you're not like extremely far behind. Only 9 I'm suing. Well, sue yourself. Did I, Leo? I don't know. I do things and I don't know. But I'm gonna get off here. Plan on us coming in tomorrow for recap, and sometime in the middle of the night, I'm sorry, it's gonna ping all of you guys about the AFC NFC North video. So it'll be there whenever it gets finished uploading. And right now it is at, well, it's at 13% uploaded. So just hopped in. All right, so I will, before I get off the computer, I'll bump you up to 6 also, so you're not having to start at 0. But anybody else, if I see you join late, I'll bump you up to the same spot. I'll just put in however many. It'll be tomorrow. My net is effed. Okay. So whenever that's done uploading, it's gonna go straight live. So you will get pinged if you are in the Discord. So I apologize if that's at an inconvenient time and you're sleeping. So But we'll try to be back tomorrow. If not, you'll see a video out from us on Wednesday. You want to stay at 0? Because I can bump you. I'll grind to the top. All right. Well, if you change your mind by week 2 or 3, even if you kill it, I'm offering that to you. You've got 6 free games. But I appreciate you all for being here. If you need any of the links for any of our socials, the CBS Pick'em, the Discord, all of that's in the description. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. If not, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. I appreciate you all so much. If you don't know, I'm Alex. It's in the blood, even though Papa Blood is not here. And we will see you guys on the next one.